25th of December, it's when families come together in the cold weather, playing in the snow, getting what we want, playing 2K, having fun with siblings and cousins, family all around the tree, more presents for me. Fortnite, PA4, toys, code galore, all my grades is high score. Hit the stores and get more. Back home, eating food, and we watching YouTube. It's Christmas, everybody in a good mood, eating turkey, mac and cheese, stuff and collard green. Can't forget dessert, cakes and pies with the ice cream. Make sure I'm spending on my new clothes, nice things. I be eating cause of my grades and my school passing. They tell my teachers do a great job when you teach us. So when Christmas time it reaches, I get everything I see cause it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a jolly day. Merry Christmas. Have a jolly day. Merry Christmas. Have a jolly day.
Family together, having some fun. We about to blow up. Family drinking eggnog, whole screen, whole full. In the room playing on the P4, Madden 11 or 2K20. We be cracking jokes cause everything is funny. It's Christmas, we be getting gifts and getting money. And our stocking stuffing, sex and dad and our mothers. I'm so glad I got brothers. Maybe Santa's above us on the roof with a flag, with a suit, red and red. He slid down the chimney and this is what he said.
I know when you be sleeping and I know when you awake. I know if you bad and good, so be good for goodness sake.
I said thank you, Santa. Here's some milk and cookies that I baked. He said
I'm so tired of cookies, I wish someone would leave cake.
I said no problem, I got you. Thank you cause my gifts are great. Now chill when you come down the chimney, I promise you be straight. Merry Christmas.
Have a jolly day. Merry Christmas. Have a jolly day. Merry Christmas. Have a jolly day. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Shout out to Red Alert because he been on my timeline liking stuff and showing me love. So I know where I got that. Yeah. I got that from you, Red. You know what I'm saying? I pay homage to all of the living legends.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? When he used to do his radio show, he used to always be like,
Me and Red
yeah.
got history.
Yeah, yeah.
I met him at Hula Hands with my mom for her birthday over 20 years ago.
See, look, I don't even have to introduce my guest because she's
hear me?
already, yeah. Just you are talking to the mic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she's already here, ready to go.
Ready.
Let's give a big shout out to Coach D from Code 31 Media, Code 31 Magazine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Big deal right now, man.
Yes, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Coach D, like, I remember the first time we really met each other. I think it was at a bowling alley. It was like I think it was a toy drive or a giveaway. Okay. And I think the girl, Kid Capri's daughter was there. Is her name Coyle Ray or something like that?
Benzino.
Oh, that's Benzino's daughter, right?
I never met
Kid
Coy.
Capri daughter.
I met Kid Capri's
Right.
daughter.
She was there. You were there. You was doing media there. I met you there. I didn't
Okay.
meet you. That wasn't the first time I met you. That was the first time I really seen you in action at that bowling alley. It was in Manhattan. And there was some people there from Black Ink. One of the thick girl.
Oh, you talking about H2O's bowling?
Yeah, and it was
Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I was there with my sons. The horse was there. So that's, you know, it's like 6 degrees of separation here because my sons, I played their Christmas record. They don't rap no more, but they still got hits. Yes. I played their Christmas record. Okay. It was produced by Blue Diaz, who will be here in a little bit.
Yes.
It's a Christmas record, which happens to be my anniversary to when Grindhard TV aired in New York City. We was at a Christmas event and Coach D, you were there with the horse.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I got some footage of us out there from that event and everything like that. So, you know what I mean? I want you to tell everybody like what's been going on with you because you got hats up here, magazines, you got so much stuff going on. Let the people know about you.
Okay, my name is Coach D. I'm from Southside Jamaica, Queens. I started with the clothing first. I had got injured on my job in 1996, and before that, I was just
that was 26
only
years
thinking
ago.
about my basketball pro career. But
Right.
I had got injured. I used to be a special ed teacher's aide in high school setting, and 2 kids got into a fight, punched the teacher in the back of the head. When I removed the kid, I tore my rotator cuff with nerve damage from the neck, elbow to the wrist. So there goes the pro career.
Get the fuck out of
And
here.
then they never took care of my shoulder till 4 years later. Then between that, they waited another 6 years. In between the 6 years, I get into a car accident that messes up my right shoulder and my lower back. But the clothing came about after the injuries. My mother said, your first gift from God is drawing.
Right.
So she said, you got to go back to your first gift. So I started doing my first clothing line, Empty Pockets Apparel, in 2000.
Empty
Then
Pockets.
in 2013, I created Code 31 Apparel. Code 31 stands for competition officially doesn't exist. So I did the apparel line first.
Right.
Then in 2018, I developed the Code 31 Media because I kept giving everybody my ideas and, they didn't appreciate it or they wouldn't give me my credit and stuff like that. So I said, you know what? Let me step out on faith and do it myself. Shout out to DJ Frank White from Unsigned Heat.
Yeah, Unsigned
and
Heat
Ralph
DVD.
McDaniel's uncle Ralph.
Yes.
He sat me down in the Queens Library in 2018, told me create my own lane, create my own path, put the work in, and they'll come to me.
Yeah.
So that's where all this comes into play.
Because people always hating, not showing love, trying to not supporting.
Right.
They're not supporting. And then that makes you want to say, you know what? I'm going to do this myself. And then when you do it yourself, everybody comes back around full circle and want to be down.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that? How would that make you act towards these people?
Okay, so like I was telling Math earlier, what I do is I incorporate my basketball mentality into everything I do. And, rest in peace to my older brother Mark, but he would always tell me, you never start nothing, finish it. So if somebody talking trash to me on the court and say, oh, you can't play no ball, you whack. Give them 20 points, 15 rebounds, you know what I'm saying?
Triple-double they ass?
Yeah, triple-double. So I just bring that, incorporate that mentality into media now.
Right.
Or you say I can't do something, or you trying to sabotage me,
Right.
I got you.
Yeah.
So
and that's the best revenge success.
That's the best revenge.
Yeah, man, I love it. I love it when people that didn't rock with me before is now talking extra about me, like they know me and we tight or we was this and we was that, and then it gets back to me from somebody else and I'll be like, this mother effer.
No, I use that as motivation. I turn a negative into a positive. You
Always
understand?
have to do that.
Like when I was working on the second issue, somebody kind of pissed me off and it just fueled me to get that second issue done. So the second issue is done. Shout out to the 21 TikTokers. Because see, when I did the first issue, it was, oh, she just got celebrities and that she going to use that to build her platform. Nah, the second issue is 21 TikTokers. So now what? I got social media influencers for the second one.
Right.
Shout out to Hot Granny, who's my sponsor. Shout out to Miss Barbara. Shout out to all the 21 TikTokers that believed in my magazine to tell their personal stories. And I'm telling you, it's from tragedy to triumph. A lot of them come from sexual abuse, physical abuse, all that stuff. And they have overcome all that craziness to be who they are today. So shout out to them, the 21 TikTokers.
I can see why in social media it's such like a mental disorder thing going on, because it's like lately it's been a whole lot of with social media it's a lot of mental disorder and this and that and everything like that. But like you said, there's so much things behind the story. Every face has a story, and you don't know what goes on behind that face. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know why these people could have mental disorder. Like the guy Twitch who killed himself.
Yes.
You seen on all of his posts, he's smiling,
So
posting with his
happy.
wife and his kids, and he's doing all his dancing, cheering you up. Like his energy can cheer you up, but yet he got something going on inside that nobody even thought about or knew, where he commits suicide.
Yes.
And that's just so
you have to
like
say unalive because I have TikTok on.
Oh, okay,
You have to say
unalive. Okay.
unalive, yeah.
All right, unalive.
But also people must understand about social media. That's not real life.
Right.
Stuff that you're doing online is not reflective of real life. And you could have somebody that was nobody yesterday and then they'll go viral and have like 10, 20, 100,000 followers, and they forget the humility that they had in the beginning. They were so gracious and so loving and all that. And then they take on the facade of, oh, now I'm a celebrity now. You're not a celebrity.
Right.
You're a social media influencer. And if people could differentiate that you're a social media influencer and not a celebrity and remain humble in whatever they do, life would be so much better. But people
Yeah.
forget that, and they talk crazy online. Like if you see them in real life,
Right.
it can't go down. So people need to just relax.
Yeah, tell them to relax.
Just relax.
Well, look, I'm really close with a famous TikToker. Shout out to the D'Amelio family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I worked for Mark D'Amelio in early 2000, like 2000, 2001,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up until 2004. So me and him, we've been bros since then.
Is his son like?
No, his daughter. He got 2 daughters, Charlie and
Hold
Dixie.
on, I interviewed them at a TikTok party with Johnny Donovan.
Yeah, then that's
Yeah, I
then you met
interviewed them. So shout out to them.
Shout out the whole D'Amelio
Yes.
family. Every time they come in town, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We link up and
See,
we have
it's
fun.
small
and
world,
I
small
be up in a
world.
lap of luxury for a day or two.
Nice.
So shout out to the fam. You know what I mean? I look at them
Yes.
as like my little nieces because I knew them since they were babies.
Yes.
So it's all gravy and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I want to talk about the magazine.
Okay.
Because let me just let this guy know. All right, I want to let him know that we coming because the other guest is outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want to talk about the magazine because you just said that this one is 21 influencers.
No, this is the first.
The
issue.
first one, but the next one-
second one is already completed. It's up on madcloud.com. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail right now. So that's the very first issue. And I
Now, is this on MagCloud too?
yes,
Okay,
everything
all right.
is on magcloud.com.
Oh, MagCloud.
Yeah,
I thought you said
MAG.
MagCloud. Oh, okay, MagCloud.
Under UMag Publishing. Shout out to Jerry Fontillo. He's the one that helped me create the magazine, and he's the one that helps me format it. And you know, it was funny when I was doing the first one. I was sending him stuff, and he's like, "Come on, D, this is not your best work.
Oh,
You
okay.
just putting something together. Just I need that. I need what you bring." So, like I said, he sparked the fire in me, and this was the first one. And KRS-One was my first interview ever 4 years ago, so I had to put him on the cover.
Wow. So how did you finesse this whole KRS-One situation?
It wasn't really a finesse. I was at the 35th anniversary.
When I say finesse, don't take it as like I think you trying to swindle something.
No.
This,
Well,
you know,
no,
I'm just
I'm gonna
saying
tell you,
finesse,
like,
you know what I mean?
people always ask me, like, how do you get these interviews in? What is your secret sauce, so to speak? It's I walk up to people and I ask you, can I have an interview? You're either gonna say yes, no, or ignore me.
Right.
But if you ignore me, I'm gonna go to the next person. You're gonna see what I did with the next person, and you're gonna want to come back.
Right. So who's ignored you before?
The only one I haven't interviewed was Nas.
Nas ignored you?
He didn't ignore me. He just told me I couldn't have an interview
Oh,
with him.
okay. Well,
But
he
that's
said
okay.
something to you because I remember when I was at the one of Jay-Z video shoots back in the days, and you know I'm Grindhard TV. This is our 18th anniversary, so I've been around for a long time.
Yes.
And I saw Jay-Z and I was like, oh, Jay-Z, can I get a drop? Because back then I was just asking for drops. Because, you know, my show is I film dudes in their own element doing whatever. I don't
Yes.
usually need an interview. I just need a
Yes.
drop that kind of
Yeah,
can
that's
sense
what I've
me
been doing
to
now.
using
Yes.
your content,
Yes.
your likeness.
Yes.
So I was like, yo, Jay, can I get a drop? He was like, no. When he
Wow.
said that to me, I was like, this mother effer. Like, how the hell? I was like, and I had to learn to not get mad at
Yes.
people not wanting to give me a drop.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I used to get furious at some points. Like,
Absolutely.
who you
Everything is
think he is?
personal. Yeah.
You know what
have
I'm
to
saying?
learn.
But
But as far as KRS-One, I saw him at the 35th anniversary for Ralph McDaniels in Brooklyn, and I just started talking to him. And he was my very first interview, and he was very cordial, and we talked to me for about 10, 15 minutes. And then I seen him again at the Borough concerts for the Universal Hip Hop Museum.
borough to borough. Oh, no, the boroughs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually was gracious enough to have 2 interviews with him.
Right.
In the first interview, he talked about the flip phone, how he's never gone past the flip phone. So when I
Like
met
the
him,
chirp flip?
the flip, a regular flip
Right,
phone,
right.
So when I seen him again at the second event, everybody else was interviewing him, and they didn't mention the flip phone. I said, that's my secret sauce.
Right.
I let everybody else go first, and what they don't ask, I'll ask that
Right.
key.
Because I ain't gonna front, as celebrities, they kind of get tired of getting the same questions.
thing over and over.
So that's why I try to, spice it up.
Yes,
and
I try
come
to
with
do.
different
I
stuff.
try to stand out from the other people that's interviewing them. So I asked them about the flip. I said, "You still got the flip phone?" He said, "I upgraded." I said, "Oh, you upgraded away from the flip phone?" He said, "No. I upgraded. I still got the flip phone." I said, "Well, let me see the phone." And he flips it out. So I got that moment with KRS-One. And he remembered me from, I said, "You was my first interview." He said, "Yes, I was." So you have to make that impact. If you want to do media or be around people, you have to stand out. That first impression means a lot.
Yes, because like celebrities will remember people that ask certain questions because they hear the same repetitiveness things all the time. So when you ask certain questions that shows that you doing your homework or you paying attention to them, they remember you.
Yes.
And I know that for a fact because I interviewed a lot of people and I be asking questions. They be like, "Yo, nobody never asked me that." And I'd be like, "Yeah." You know
Well,
what I'm
like
saying?
I was telling Math earlier, I like to interview the people that's behind the scenes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They be knowing the scoops.
I interviewed 5 Suits that was with DJ K. Slay, rest in peace to him. He said that nobody
R.I.P.
never really,
Asked him.
interviewed me.
Right.
They always go to the main person, but no, I like the people behind the scenes. Like, what does he do? What does she do?
Right.
What
And
is
they be
this
knowing
security?
everything.
Security, they got crazy
Juice.
stories.
Now, do you feel like you are the type of interviewer where you want the dirt and the juice?
No, I
So
don't
what
do
you
drama.
what you go after?
No, I just, you know what I'm saying? I do my little 2-minute interview. I try to, see what they talking about. I get what I need. They give me a drop, give me the pics, and then I move forward. It's not a long thing with me with interviews. I don't want to take up 10, 15 minutes because it starts to get boring. You know what I mean? Let's just get in there. I know exactly what I want to ask them. I get what I need. They get what they need. Because at first they're like hesitant to do the interview. But by the time they so worried about what I'm going to ask them, the interview's already over. And they're like, "That's it? Yeah, that's it." And then I move forward.
How do you feel about when people don't want you to interview them or they don't want to give you drops and stuff like that?
I haven't really, like I said, the only one that said no was Nas, and that's okay. Because next time I see him, I don't need an interview. I just need you to just do a drop for Code 31.
Yeah.
But I really, knock on wood, I haven't really experienced any. Nah, I don't want to interview with you. Or like I said, if somebody was to do that, once they see me with somebody else, then they want to come back and ask me.
What about when you want to go cover events and they don't want to give you that press?
That's
pass?
their loss.
Right.
That's their loss.
Because look, y'all miss out on getting in this magazine right here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She on here with the cover with KRS-One.
That's right.
A living legend like KRS-One.
And what I'm trying to do now is if you let me come like to a New Edition or the Cameron
you plugging
concert,
you plugging your joints.
If you want me to cover that, you can have the whole issue of the magazine.
So you'll do the whole event in your magazine?
Yes.
Oh, they need to be hiring you to come do that.
Yes.
They need to be paying you to come do their event so they can have a whole magazine about their joint. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, man.
But even, you know what? Everybody wants to have money. Listen, I'm on disability. Yes, I would love to be paid for everything I do. But right now, I'm on my grind to get the recognition, to get my magazine out there. So if they let me come and cover their event and they give me all media access, that's all I need right now.
You'll cover everything.
Because we're building
all expenses.
relationships. The money's going to come. That's what I try to tell people. Everybody's like, "No, if I'm not getting paid." So if I had your mentality, I wouldn't have got that T.I. interview when he got booed at the Barclays and I was the first one to interview him. I wouldn't have got Rakim at SOBs. Shout out to Shampoo from YMBS.
Yeah, shout out Shampoo.
Because he got me that interview. So sometimes you got to go into it with the mentality of, it's not about the money. Let me get the story. Let me get that priceless moment with these people.
You know how important it is to market and promote and invest in your brand.
Absolutely.
It ain't always about paying you up front.
Absolutely.
But they're going to have to pay soon.
Definitely going to have to pay. The price is going up now. You see, I got Fat Joe to do the drop. Yesterday's price is not today's price for Code 31. 2023, we going to another level, man.
Going up.
And like I said, shout out to Hot Granny 1980 from TikTok. She's my official sponsor for Code 31.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I
Doesn't it
appreciate
feel
her.
good for people that to believe in you?
Yes.
And you can show that what you have to offer, and they realize and respect that.
Yes.
Like, I see what you do, I know what you can do, and I
Yes.
can help that.
Yes.
So let me sponsor you and stuff like that. So that's a good look. So
And like
yeah,
I
keep
said,
shouting out.
and
Cole
Jerry
Grindhard.
Fontillo, like I said, super ugly. Like, this man, he calls me every day. He stays on top of me. Don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about the people coming at you. Keep winning. Keep stepping on their necks with your content.
That's a fact.
So
shout out
to
BQ
him.
Mommy out of Queens.
What up, BQ Mommy? I know her too.
Yeah.
I met her at the Shirt Kings event.
Yeah,
Shout out to her.
Yeah, they had their joint at the Coliseum Mall, but
Yes.
they not there no more or whatever like that.
Yeah.
But I got footage of me doing live Grindhard TV podcast at their store.
Okay.
Miyaka's when it was in the
Nice.
Coliseum Mall. So I got history with them. You know what I'm
Nice.
saying? So it's all love to them. You know what I mean? Shout out BQ Mommy.
Yeah,
you know what I
BQ
mean?
Mommy, what's up? What's
Word.
going on, girl?
Word up. But so look, I see in the magazine, right?
Yeah.
You got models, you got pictures with people and things of that sort. You
Yeah.
got the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, the Bronx, New York hip hop boulevard joint that you was talking about
Yes.
and everything like that.
Yes.
So when people want to get in your magazine, like, ads and stuff like that, what would you say like your rates are, if you don't mind talking about that, in case people want to get
I don't really
get in the
charge
magazine?
a lot for you to have advertisement in there. Like,
Right.
okay, so for like the TikTok edition, I only charge them $22 to be featured in it and $52 for the advertisement. But those prices is going up now because it was a lot of work to put the first magazine, but the second magazine was crazy because I had to rewrite everybody's stories and take out certain things because you don't want nobody trying to sue you with them putting personal names and stuff in it.
Right.
So it's a lot of work being a magazine owner. So my prices for probably advertising might be $100. I'm not trying to charge a whole lot.
So what would you
Yeah.
charge a person that would say, look, Coach D, I need you to come to my event, cover it, and I want you to put out a whole magazine like you said you could do.
Yes.
Now, you said right now at this point, you doing it because you want to big your brand up.
Yes.
But if somebody hollered at you and said, I want you to come cover my event, film it, interview everybody, and put a magazine out about my event, what would you charge for something like that?
Wow.
Because people listening right now, they're going to want this.
You know what? I never really thought about it, but I'm just gonna go off the top of the head and maybe say $200 to $300. And that's not even
I'm
nothing.
booking you to come do the
$200 to
the next
$300.
big S.STREET media joint. We want Code 31 there to cover it
because
all.
I have to
do a
pay
magazine,
my cameraman
everything.
and all that. So
You
I'll
listen,
say
we
$300.
got 300 for you. No
Okay.
problem. You do definitely come in.
Yeah.
The next big event, what is it? The Winter Jam. You gonna be there covering the whole thing for 300.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna make that shit happen.
Okay. You can do that.
That's lit. Like, I mean, y'all.
And that's
y'all-
no money. You
that's
know that.
light work.
But
To
I
be
just
in a magazine. Come on,
Right,
man.
but see, this is the thing with me. Even with my clothing line, I make it affordable.
Yes.
Even though it's fly and good quality, I know what it feels like to not have. You understand? When
Right.
I lost everything with the workers' comp, I know what it feels like to cannot afford stuff. I know what it feels like to be doubted, overlooked, bullied. So when I'm doing my prices and doing anything, creating anything, I'm thinking about if I was in that situation, somebody giving me an opportunity.
Right.
That's why a lot of times I'll help people that nobody knows about, and I'll help them
Right.
believe in themselves to create their own platforms to do talk shows, cooking shows, editing, bring them to a S.STREET Media or a
Right.
DTF Radio and be interviewed where nobody else can give them those opportunities.
Right. See, what we don't know is because we're on the outside looking in, and other people's on the inside looking out. We don't realize how important. Well, I do because I know I'm the shit. That's how I feel.
Okay.
But we don't really be realizing how important we are and viable to other artists coming up in the game for them to be able to come to my podcast or
Yes.
any podcast under this umbrella or
Yes.
come to S.STREET Media events and perform and get connected with Code 31
Yes.
Media Magazine,
Yes.
get beats from Blue Diaz.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
we are really independently, we are a real organization, a real
Yes.
conglomerate, you know what I'm saying, machine
Yes.
that a lot of artists need to be involved in to get their buzz up.
Yes.
Yo, you know, when I found out that record labels send artists to Grindhard TV to get some exposure before they really sign them, that made me feel like, yo, I have arrived.
Yes.
That means if the labels is recognizing me as somebody that artists need to get on
Yes.
to get some exposure
Yes.
before they would say, all right, we before we sign you, you got to get out there and get your buzz up.
Yes.
Here's a list of all of the companies that you need to go get on. And Grindhard TV being on that shit,
Yes.
that meant a lot to me. So when the
Yes.
artist told me that, that shit hurt. That helped my heart. Like
yes.
my heart was beating harder. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So even if all of the labels that fronted on trying to like sign me back when I was having meetings with them as music and stuff, now y'all got to send y'all artists to me.
Absolutely.
To help promote them.
Absolutely.
To give y'all the incentive to sign them.
Yes.
So that means a lot to me. So this is what I feel about your whole grind with everything you're doing. That's why I got you here today, because you know what I'm saying, I see what you be doing. Like I see the grind, I be seeing you at events, and I see how you moving up just from, you know what I'm saying, Code 31 media, from a magazine. Now you going into the podcasting. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff.
You done told.
Well, I'm just saying, you going into podcasting, but they don't know where.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm moving into the podcast.
Yeah. Yo, like you should.
I'm elevating.
As you should, because podcasting is the new wave. Podcasting to media is like digital to music.
Yes.
It's like you can't stop it. You got to jump on board.
Yes.
It's like when YouTube came in. Everybody that got on YouTube late kind of like missed the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I got in kind of late. Like I was so hyped off of being on TV around New York City that I came into YouTube late. And this is why when people go to search me on YouTube and they type in Grindhard TV, it goes to some dude in Memphis or some shit like that.
Okay.
So I had to make my name Grindhard Television.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some dude jumped on YouTube early and made Grindhard TV on YouTube. Okay. So he tried to do the website to get that first, but I already took the domain name.
Right.
You ain't getting the domain name. You may got the YouTube name, but you ain't getting the domain name.
But guess what? At the end of the day, he not Grindhard.
Yeah, he definitely not.
We know that.
But he's doing this thing out there. Shout out to him, some dude named STREET.
Okay.
He's doing his thing. His numbers is out. But you know the South, they always support each other and do their thing.
We need more of that up here. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to that dude STREET who calls himself Grindhard down south.
Yes.
I'm Grindhard up north.
Yes.
And I'm grindhardtv.com.
Yes.
And nobody else can use that.
Right.
The logo, you see it everywhere. It's trademarked and all that. So you know what it is. And I'm here on my 18th anniversary.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? With Coach D.
Rocking your hat.
It's a fact. I got my Code 31 Army Fatigue hat on.
You know what I mean?
You
That's
know what
Scully,
it is.
and we got a few more hats
Exactly.
here.
Y'all know where. And where could they pick up the clothing line if they want to reach it out?
So right now I'm working on a website, but they can reach me on all my social medias, Instagram, Code 31, Code 31 Apparel, Code 31 Mag, Autism Affiliates. I'm on Twitter, DME31, and I'll give y'all the Gmail, Code 31 Media at gmail.com. And I'm on Facebook and YouTube, Code 31 Media Interviews on YouTube, so they can find me anywhere.
You all over the place with it.
I'm all over.
Do you make pages where you get like put different names, like Code 31 something else, so in case somebody else try to take it, you got all of the names?
I got Code 31 Apparel, I got them all.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you can have the name, but you're not me.
Right. You're
See what I'm
absolutely right.
saying?
You're absolutely right. You hit that shit right on the nose.
Yeah, you could try, but you know.
I want to get to something else right now.
Okay.
Because you play basketball,
Yes.
and your dream was to go into the WNBA, right?
Yes.
What do you feel about the girl that got caught in Russia with the fucking weed?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Yeah.
They did that to her to make an example of her. Because what nobody knows is that was her last year in Russia. She said she wasn't going back. So she makes Russia millions of dollars.
Oh.
So they wanted to make an example. You're not coming back. You're gonna stay here now. You know.
Wow, I never
so
knew that.
that's just sad that they did what they did to her. But hopefully she grows from it, because I know she had some problems with America, and you know.
She was feeling like America wasn't appreciating her, so she wanted to go over there.
No, it is that I guess she, with the injustices and stuff, but she was like downing America at the time. But now I think she may have a new perspective now that we brought her back home.
We didn't traded a fucking.
And I actually met her in New York, so shout out to Brittany Griner.
Yeah, we traded. He's a bad guy.
I know.
We traded him for her.
I know.
And she was wrong. She put them cartridges in her luggage.
Right, but the amount of weed or whatever she had wasn't
ridiculous.
Worth no
9 years.
Exactly.
I agree.
They said there was a Caucasian young lady. Let's keep it that way. She had way more than her, and they gave her probation and let her go home.
Yeah, but they wanted, her to pay
like
the
I
price.
said, she stopped playing for the Russian basketball team, which she was generating millions of dollars. So you telling me you're not going to generate millions of dollars for me? We gotta make you pay for that.
Exactly.
So
But they
she should have been on her P's and Q's with that. But you know,
So she should have let the
lessons
other
learned.
Caucasian girl bring it in for her.
Nah, she should have not brought it. Period.
That's what
Like,
but see, that's the whole
but
thing
she
that I'm
probably
saying.
was getting away with stuff like that
Of course.
because it was minor, you know. But she should have never told them that she wasn't coming back.
Yeah, she should have just.
She
kept
should have
that to
got home
herself.
and said, you know what? My body's hurting. I don't think I'm gonna be returning. I would have waited till I got home.
Because when you think about it, now that you say this, if she's going out there to play for the Russian basketball team, like their NBA quote unquote, why would they do her like that? So you have a point there.
Because she told them she
Yeah.
wasn't coming back.
Right.
She's 6'10".
Yeah.
They're not gonna get another 6'10" Brittany Griner in Russia.
I thought the Russian girls was kind of big already.
Nobody's big as her.
6'10"?
She's like 6'10".
Yeah, she is like
dunking on everybody
Yeah.
like a dude. So
she's definitely on some giraffe shit, boy.
yeah, so yeah, that's a lot of times people who are jealous or have animosity towards you will do something to sabotage or discredit all the hard work all that hard work she put in over there.
Yeah.
And now because of this little thing that she was smoking on, you gonna ruin her life for 10 years?
And they knew for a fact that all basketball players be smoking weed or smoking vape or something like
But
that.
I pray that, she comes home and she recovers from this and
Well, she's
returns back
recovering.
to the WNBA and do her thing.
They said that they did like a little big event at a church for her, and like maybe only 3 people came. So I don't know. Like some people's not really feeling her.
I
don't know.
mean, listen, that's going to happen in the beginning, but a lot of people have memory lapse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, they're like, oh, we don't support so-and-so. Give it about 6 months.
As long as she's still doing her thing, because
She's
if she fades away and
gonna
goes
win.
into the
She's gonna
bushes-
win back the support.
Yeah, because that's what that's kind of like. Damn, it just was on my tip of my tongue who I was about to say. They did that to somebody, and Colin Kaepernick. They was all when he was kneeling. They was all, why is he doing that? He's disrespectful. Mad NBA black dudes was saying that, but then when they started realizing how the police really was violating, they was like, "Yo, he's right. Like he was justified for doing that, and how we not paying attention to what he was doing?"
Right.
So everybody always jump on the bandwagon late. It'll always be somebody a sacrificial lamb at first to get up there to speak up for something.
But
and
you have to be strong enough to overcome every situation that you put in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I told you guys earlier, I get ridiculed for helping people. I got ridiculed for putting 21 people in my magazine that are on social media, TikTok.
Right.
It was somebody really trying to sabotage me from not letting that happen.
Who was that?
Nah, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna give them no shine. But what
Right.
I'm telling you is that there are people that don't want to see you help other people that wouldn't get that opportunity. So then they say lies and they try to make you seem like you're a bad person. But you know what? The truth will always reveal itself.
I'm glad you said that, because now we're going to segue into something that I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, everything in the dark comes to light.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, I've been out here pushing fatherhood since I had a child, since the beginning, right? One of the guests that's here today who produced the record that we opened up the show with and produced my latest record, Blue Diaz, I remember 22 years ago, we worked at Red Lobster together. We're going to talk about that when he gets up here. And I got fired from the job. And when the manager was like chastising me, I had my little son with me that was 2 years old. And this guy fired me with my son there with me, right? Just 3 weeks ago, I found out that the kid that was 2 years old, and at the Red Lobster with me with Blue Diaz, this is the 6 degrees of separation about the show. Just 3 weeks ago, that same child, I took a DNA test and found out that he is not my child.
Wow.
So I've been taking care of a child and his family, because a little money and everything that I've been providing and everything like this, but not only for him, it's been for his mother and his other brother and everything like that. This kid, grown man now, is not my child. And I really believe that the mother, Lisa, I'm saying your name.
Oh my gosh.
She
Why
knew.
you gotta do it on my segment?
So
I don't do messiness. Don't put
this is
me in the
messy.
middle of this.
This is messy. That's what happened when you come up to Grindhard TV
Oh
podcast.
my gosh.
You know what I mean? So I want you to tell me, because you a seasoned woman. You know what time it is.
That's
and shit.
wrong. That's
like,
I don't agree with none of that.
You know what I mean?
Like,
You tell me what you think.
if you know that the person is not the father, you need to tell them, you know, all those years, all that money, you know, all the love you gave that child, he's still your child. Like, you cannot not love him. You done loved him all the way up to now.
Off of a lie, though?
Even off of a lie. You know what? That's not the child's fault.
It's not his fault,
And
but
if
anything I do for that young man, because he's not a child, don't say child, because he's
Okay.
a young man. So anything that I provide for this young man, because he, in his mind, mother's baby, father's maybe, right?
Even though you did for him, he feels that way?
Mother's baby, father's maybe. So that
Okay.
means no matter what happens, he's gonna look out for his
gonna ride
mom.
for his mom.
Although that mom lied to him and now he don't really know his full identity, because I'm not really his dad.
Okay.
He's still gonna love his
But
mom.
don't say that, because you are really his dad. You're not his biological dad.
Exactly, and that's the main thing there.
understand?
That's
So-
biologically, he's not my child.
Right.
So I raised you and provided for you with the pretenses of that you were my firstborn.
Yes.
Turns out you're not, and your mother been new.
Right.
She
And that's
obviously-
wrong. And
Right.
and I'm
So,
telling you that's
with
wrong.
that being said, if he's gonna do everything to look out for his mom, right? And I'm still providing and doing everything to help him get up and make sure that he's on the right path, which is in actuality helping her succeed more off of a lie, why would that be okay?
I mean, it's not okay. But that's up to you now to decide if you want to continue on that path. That's on you now. If you know, like, he's not really respecting you as a father or a father figure.
No, he is still doing that, but
But if
anything
he's only doing it to benefit his mother, then that's not okay.
But even if, say for instance, if I can't even think of a synopsis to make it any different, that's his mother, and he's always going to look out for her no matter what. So anything I do for him is going to benefit her. So why would I do for him?
But you can't worry about what is going to benefit her, because
no.
at the end of the day, her karma will come. So if you really still invested in your son, because even though he's not your biological son, that's your son. You done did for him since birth. And
Through
I
a
know
lie.
it hurts, right, through a lie, but I know it hurts. Like me, I'm a basketball coach. I've coached over 200 kids. None of them is my biological kids, but I sacrificed a lot for those kids. Because it's not their fault that they were brought into environments that, you know, weren't beneficial to them. So when I had those kids, a lot of those were project kids. A lot of them, some of their parents
me.
were drug addicts and stuff like that. So I used to sacrifice my phone bills and stuff to put them in basketball tournaments. I would take my EBT card and feed the whole team. You know what I mean? Whatever I had to do. So my love is deeper than biological. And if you still have love for him, you can't focus on the mother. Yes, what she did was wrong and dirty, but you got to put her in the hands of God, and you got to keep loving that boy and make sure he don't go in the wrong direction now, because all this time he was lied to as well. God, think about, look, you hurting. I know he hurting too. Like, damn, all this time I thought this was my father, and now I find out it's not. So, Mom, who is my real father? So, you know, his mind is probably screwed right now too. Like, damn.
All right, and I'm going, I'm the devil's advocate, even though I'm the person this
Yes.
is about. But is that really my problem?
I mean, it's not your problem, but, you know, it's like when I was doing the 21 TikTokers thing. It's people that was abused since birth, and then they got married and got more abuse and more abuse. You know what I mean? And then they turn their life around. So you got to say, you know, at what point, okay, I've been abused, I've been this, I've been that. What am I going to do to make my life better? Am I going to still, like, grovel in all the disappointments that have been in my life? Or am I going to just say, you know what, I got to step up and I got to make my life better regardless to the circumstances that I've been in? And that's how you got to look at it. Yes, you're hurt. Yes, she lied to you. But you still have a young man that's still growing up. and you were the only father figure that he knows.
I could still be his father figure. I just don't have to financially support nothing that's going on.
But like I said, it's not his fault. I can see if he knew.
All right, so whose fault is it?
It's her fault.
All right, so then he should deal with his mother that he loves and forgive her and let her.
No. What I'm
that.
saying is we leaving her out of the.
She's always going to be a part of the equation.
No. But the equation is you got to focus on your relationship with him.
But what if I don't want a relationship?
Then that's on you. That's your choice.
Right.
But you have to understand. You've been how old is he now?
26.
So you've been in his life 26 years.
Yep.
So now after 26 years, you could just easily walk away from his life.
Yep.
Wow. And how do you think that's going to affect him? Or you
Is
just
that
don't
my
care?
problem?
It is your problem. You're his father.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I was lied to and believe I was his father.
Biologically, you're not his father, but you are his father. For 26 years, you was his father.
So does that mean I'm supposed to provide for a child and his?
I mean, he's
and
grown
his kids?
now, but
like I said that. I said,
right.
Look, you are now a grown man with a daughter, and you have to provide for them. You want to go?
Well, show him what he has to do to provide.
I showed him for mad years. It's like he don't have that drive that I have.
Then that's not on you anymore.
That's how this is the reason how I figured that he wasn't my child. Because back when I was younger, like my mom said it before to me. She said, "This is not our child. Like he's not in our family or whatever." And I was young. I was open off a homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And I was in love, and I just looked past all of it. And then she ran to another country with him when he was a baby. Took him out my life. I was hurt. Yes. And I reached back out and did the right thing as a man to provide for him and all of them.
Yes.
But turns out all of this time he wasn't my child.
You just got to pray on it and put it in the hands of God and let karma take its place. That's it.
But I'm supposed to still...
I'm not saying what you should do. I'm just saying that you've been in his life 26 years. You're all he knows. And if you had a great relationship with him or cordial relationship with him, then continue that or try to figure out a way to.
I think we just gonna have to do that slowly.
Yeah, slowly. Yes, everything is not microwavable. It's gonna take time for you to overcome the lies and the hurt that she built up for 26 years. But it's not his fault.
Right. And I don't look at it as his fault either at all. But, fathers that's like me, I'm out here, I'm grinding, I get to it. You know what I mean? I would think that my children would have that same drive as me. You always want to be proud of your kids. You always want to be, have those expectations that my son is going to get out here and make it happen and do it. And I just feel like all of the providing and the financial support that I've been given kind of like made people kind of feel like a sense of entitlement and not be on that same level. You
can't worry about what people feel and what entitlement they feel.
But listen,
you did what you had to do.
Right.
Now you don't have to do it unless you want to.
Exactly, and I don't want to.
Okay, well then that's on you. But just know that the repercussions of you stopping being his father may lead to him not doing the right thing by, it's like a, a cycle. You know what I mean?
It's like a cycle. Niggas come home, someone go in, do a bullet, come back, and do the same shit again. From the womb to the tomb. Presume the unpredictable. Gun salute life rapidly. That's the ritual. That's from your boy Nas, who ain't give you a drop.
All right. Shout out to Nas. Queens get the money.
Exactly. It's a fact. My favorite.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to get that off my chest with you because you're an intelligent woman that,
and that's not right. I'm not cool with that. I don't agree with what she did. But
me neither.
What?
I don't agree
Her
with
karma's
that
going to come. You just got to put,
I think
as
it's
my
coming to
mom
her
says, you got to put them in the hands of God and wish them well and move out the way.
Yeah, man.
You can't keep bringing her back down because, see, that's what I did. When my brother passed away, I felt some type of way about his ex-wife or his widow and her family, how they did everything in 13 years. I haven't forgiven them. And shout out to my sis hot granny. She's like, you have to forgive them in order to get your full blessings, but I ain't there yet.
Right.
Because my brother was a big piece of my life. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have been the basketball player. I wouldn't be the female I am right now without my brother. I was his shadow for 38 years.
Right.
So he said, if you going hang with me, you going to do what I do. So I played one day of football because they kept giving me the ball, trying to tackle me. But baseball was the first thing I did. And he hit me with the baseball. He said, boom, to see if I would quit.
Right.
So I'm not going to quit, but if you hit me again, I'm telling daddy. Then basketball, I'm going to the hole. Boom, knocks me to the ground.
Wow.
But
they was rough with you.
No. That was a good thing because when I played against the girls and they hitting me, I'm going and one. And I had like 5 and ones in college because my brother made me tough. I used to play against grown men when I was 12 years old. So he prepared me. I thought he just was preparing me for basketball. He was preparing me for life.
Right.
Everything that I went through.
Yeah.
So rest in peace to my brother.
How did he pass away?
Like I said, they said that he took his own life. I will never believe that because of the way things were done.
Right.
And, they left New York and they've been going 13 years. They stopped talking to my parents. So I feel like, if he took his own life, why are you scared of me and why do you not speak to my parents?
Real sketchy.
Real sketchy. So I just, I try to just keep that over there. And that's why I tell people, like, don't come for me. I'm good. Because, when it's no more wall to back up into, then you're going to have to see me in person. And then it's, I didn't mean it like that. That's not, yeah. I get that. You know what I mean? People talk trash online, and then when they see me, they Jackie Joyner the Kersey. They a track star.
Yeah.
What's up?
Exactly.
I'm the same size I am on social media. Like, what's the problem?
You sound like you a
here?
gangster.
You know what? I'm not a gangster. I'm not a bully.
You from
I'm not
South
a
Jamaica,
thug.
Queens.
But I'm from South Side.
South Side.
And I'm
an
an Ellison, y'all. So y'all better act like y'all know better when you come for playing with me.
Look, we're gonna go into some music real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play a couple joints and we're gonna come back with more with Coach D from Code 31 Magazine. And we got Blue Diaz in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be right back with more. It's Grindhard TV podcast and S.STREET Media, your boy Worldarama. Happy 18th anniversary to Grindhard TV. Go to grindhardtv.com and see all past and present episodes and everything else that's going on with it. You click on every button on there, it will get you to me. Yes. And y'all can see what's going on with us. We'll be back with more. It's Grindhard TV podcast.
Let's go.
Tell me what you want
from me. Just tell me.
Tell me what you want
from me. Just tell me.
Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let it go toe to toe, fully load and explode. Put the glow in the shows, rock it out with the pros. Call me new fresh, spit it straight from the chest. Conquest to the best, put it right through the press. Temperature rise in and out, no doubt. This is who I really am and I'm really about. New wave shocker, top notch proper. Ill verse dropper, whack first blocker. Let me go get it, let me go get it. Let me go get it, let me go get it. Take a flight through the night, yeah, I'm aimed for the heights. I'm too nice for the mics, hear me leak through the pipes. Beats rhymes through this life, always getting it right. Living life through the hype, staying sharp like a knife. Right with the pencil, lyrical potential. Going in hard on these hot instrumentals. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You a dub and a scrub with no love from above. Cutting snakes with the faith, elevate to the fake. Got them bars with the heat, turn the strong to the weak. Float like a boat, every song that I wrote. And 9 for a 9, let the real ones rise. Speaking truth from the booth, getting deep with the roots. Rock many spots and loosen the knots. Rock with the spots and I'm calling the shots. New flame in the game while you simple and plain. Adios, goodbye, watch them cry while I fly. Tears in your eyes, leaving more hypnotized. Yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Hey yo, Queens get the money, so we tuck the heat. Ain't nothing sweet, and other places think y'all running shit. Then we'll buck your feet. Hot steps, take the right steps. Muscle biceps, strong arm emoji, swinging swords like Shinobi. Can't no rapper hold me out the gate, can't control me. Best beware with your guns. You can't get jacked, sound like Janet. Y'all be wishing on a star, but be taking life for granted. Standing 10 toes down to the ground, my feet is planted. Born in Brooklyn Women's Hospital, but Queens is where I landed. East Elmhurst first, then flush in. I rushed in, Jamaica never fake the moves outside. We outside, don't get yourself popped in Far Rock. School of hard knocks, that's Corona. We the owner, shit get sticky, get the blicky or the burn if it's your turn, and that'll learn ya. But only necessary, cause Queens we never rary. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last. Yo, Queens get the money, slogan is inside of me. The best they gotta be. Rest in peace to that nigga Prodigy. I remember when you and your man shot at me over that robbery. Your chain was only 10 carats, but it was heavy jewelry. Foolery we went through when we was young. We was dumb, but in retrospect I sit back and reflect. It was fun. We would be at each other's house. You drink Henny, I drink rum. It was grimy, hanging out in the 90s, packing guns. Memories of smoking weed in the basement of the dance school. Ironically, same block you would visit when they paroled you. You was ahead of your time with your rhyme. I ain't gon' hold you. It's sad that they do paint on your face at the mural. You was loyal to the hood that wasn't loyal back. You wrote that book, niggas was shook, cause none of it was cap from Hempstead, but instead you rep Queens, and that's a fact. They should've took some of these lame rappers and sent your ass back. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. Hey yo, Queens get the money, long time no cash. I'm caught up in a hustle where the guns go blast. A fool retaliated, so I had to think fast. Pulled out my heat first, he pulled out his heat last.
Tell me what you want
From me, just tell me.
Tell me what you want
From me, just tell me.
Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let it go toe to toe, fully load and explode. Put the glow in the shows, rock it out with the pros. Call me new fresh, spit it straight from the chest. Conquest to the best, put it right through the press. Temperature rise in and out, no doubt. This is who I really am and I'm really about. New wave shocker, top notch popper, ill verse dropper, whack first blocker. Let me go get it, let me go get it. Let me go get it, let me go get it. Take a flight through the night, yeah, I'm aimed for the heights. I'm too nice for the mics, hear me leak through the pipes. Beats rhymes through this life, always getting it right. Living life through the hype, staying sharp like a knife. Write with the pencil, lyrical potential. Going in hard on these hot instrumentals. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You a dub and a scrub with no love from above. Cutting snakes with the faith, elevate to the fake. Got them bars with the heat, turn the strong to the weak. Float like a boat, every song that I wrote. And nod for a nod, let the real ones rise. Speaking truth from the booth, getting deep with the roots. Rock many spots and loosen the knots. Rock with the spots and I'm calling the shots. New flame in the game while you super and plain. Adios, goodbye, watch them cry while I fly. Tears in your eyes, leaving more hypnotized. Yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Tell me what's real, tell me what's fake. Tell me what's love, tell me what's hate. They be telling me lies right in front of my eyes. They would rather see me die than instead of me fly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yo, we back, y'all. Grindhard TV podcast, 18th anniversary for grindhardtv.com. We here. We got Coach D from Code 31 Media, magazine, clothing line, all that. And we got our other guests in the building, Blue Diaz.
What's up? What's up? What's going on?
What's goody, man? Like,
shout out to you.
Let everybody know what's going on with you.
Grindhard podcast and S.STREET Media. Shout out to Math over there.
Yo, we actually just played like 3 records. 2 of them was the same record I played twice because, it's my show. I could do that. But, I opened up the show with the Christmas record and
Yes,
I played Ayo QGTM, my new single.
You already
and
know.
I played your new record. So let everybody know like who you are and what do you do.
I am Blue Diaz, super producer, artist, promoter. Man, I'm all over. Security.
You said super producer.
Super
you got your chains on
You
and stuff.
already know. Yeah,
you came blinged out and stuff.
Blinged out. You already know. Got to get my little shine on. Thank you for having me. I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm
You've been promoting too, doing a lot of events like
events with Respect the Grind with David L and everybody, King Lyrical and the rest of my team.
Used to be down with Blaze the Mic as well too.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, I was down with Blaze the Mic. Back then, I started with them. I started with Blaze the Mic. But then, little things started happening here and there. I don't want to get into that. But then, I switched over, whatever's better I go to, like, that's it, man. I can't be around negative people no more, man. 2023, I'm looking at things different now. I'm on a different bus ride for 2023.
I agree.
Yeah. So how does it feel now to have a lot of big records out here now that's really buzzing independently for you? Like, how are people looking at you now as a producer?
Yo, it feels good. Ever since that Queens Get the Money joint we did together.
Oh, you talking about my record? Oh,
yeah.
Queens get the money.
Ever since then, man, everybody like, yo, I want a beat. Yo, Blue, get me a beat. Now,
that's when you say yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yup. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah, man. So, World and myself know each other for years.
Yeah, I just was telling Coach D about how we worked at the same job where I got fired with my 2-year-old that I thought was mine at the time. And you was there. So you was the dish guy. I was the fry cook.
That's right. Red Lobster in Queens.
So a lot of people don't know that.
We both got fired.
Yeah,
you already know.
I think we got fired.
They're lost.
Exactly. They're looking at us right now like, oh, these guys. We're bigger than y'all now.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, just been producing a lot of beats, working on some with other artists as well from the Bronx, Queens, all over, man. Everywhere I go, shout out to Matt for having me on his show a couple of weeks ago. Just the Beat Icon show. It was epic, man.
Oh, that footage is coming. Actually, I got enough footage to make an episode out of it. So we got a whole Grindhard TV episode, and a lot of these episodes that I'm shouting y'all out. The only way y'all gonna be able to see certain of them if you go to Glue TV and look up UBC TV Network, because this is on major platforms. Like these is like, 10 million plus homes is coming on, and people with Roku TVs and all of that is subscription TV stuff. I produce for subscription TV. So I started off on public access, moved up to the DVDs, then online, and then now I'm on subscription TV. So a lot of events that we at, if you see me filming it, whether I got my little 360 camera, a GoPro, or my phone, that footage is going into over 10 million homes plus.
Say that again, how you started your grind?
Like from the beginning, from public access to DVDs to online to grindhardtv.com, now to subscription TV on all of the smart TVs.
That's amazing.
Through UBC TV network.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Glue TV, Apple TV, Verizon, what is it, Fire TV. We on everything, man. You know what I mean?
Code 31 gonna be there soon
Yes.
too. You watch.
And another thing, I want to also say that I connect dots with people. Like I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on people. You know what I mean? Because if I got an issue with you, I'm pressing you instantly. So I don't have to hate. I get it off my chest. Yes. So what I do is connect dots. So a lot of people see me doing my thing because I've been on for so long. They also see what I do. Like now I'm doing a podcast and everything like that. So it's all good for me to bring people in under the umbrella so we all can shine and we all can feed off of each other.
That's right.
Because the bigger we get together, the bigger we be collectively.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So
definitely.
Yes.
Coach D, like, let them know, like, what's going on with you and what's next for you, real quick. Like, let them know.
Well, shout out to Grindhard TV and Word of Rama and Math. I will be joining the S.STREET Media family.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Code 31 is coming to S.STREET Media, baby, 2023.
All right.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man.
It's over now, y'all.
Yeah, man.
That's
Y'all
good.
better, y'all better respect.
Mama home now.
Yeah, exactly.
Better watch out now.
Respect.
Better watch out.
What is it? Respect the grind, right?
Respect the grind. That's it. That's what it is. You gotta respect the grind.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for bringing me into the family.
Yeah, that's a fact. And we got mad things going on, mad events going on. You know what I'm saying? Math is a hard-working brother.
Yes.
Like, this is why I rocks with him.
Yeah, shout out to
he
Math.
works so god doggone it hard. And I felt bad that I missed the Christmas event the other day. I feel really bad. But yo, my car froze up. My keys couldn't open the door and all that. And it was late. I was tired. So I didn't make it. But you know, I'm all for the family and I'm loyal 100%. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
I'm
We
happy
need more of that, you know?
Yeah, you already know.
I'm happy to bring you in because I know I see how much you grind and how much you want it. And I also see how many people will sleep on your grind until you get to another level.
Yes.
Every time you get to another level, there's going to be some people who eyes going to open who was like this before.
Yes.
Or they was either like this, or like this. But they're gonna open them eyes and they're going to see what it is.
I
They're gonna see what it is now.
That's just like with Blue Diaz, man. Like a lot of people was shitting on your production until they seen us do these records, and now everybody's
you know
on
what it is,
you know
man? It's a bunch of haters. It's people out there that they know that you're better than them, and they don't want to give you that shine. Because, you know, it's intimidation. They know you're going to pass them.
Yeah.
And I ran into a lot of people. You know, I ran across a lot of people like that. That you know, they wouldn't want. I just work around them. That's it. Listen, you don't want to help me out. That's it. Listen, I'm gonna just walk. Go get it myself. Go out there and get it myself. That's it.
That's it.
You always been a hard worker, bro. Even when you was the dish guy when we worked.
I know
together.
when I used to wash dishes in Red Lobster. I remember that.
Yeah, you worked hard though, man.
Yeah.
You was a couple pounds heavier.
Oh yeah.
But you definitely worked on slimming down and everything like that. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Blue.
man. Yeah. Good
Word
luck,
up.
bro.
Salute to my guy, Blue.
Yeah,
Diaz,
man. You already know.
We got like a different type of vibe. People in the industry don't understand how long they know now.
Oh yeah,
they don't know how long we
now
knew
they
each
know.
other.
People that's watching us now.
So
now they know.
You're not just some guy that I went and got a beat from and made a hit record with.
Exactly.
I've been knew you.
And we
for
spoke
years,
about this,
decades.
and you know, just to let people know, World and myself was working on like an EP together, a whole EP. So I produced all the beats. So the next one we got coming up, man, that's gonna be fire. We about to hit the studio. We about to go to work, man.
Yes. And we still got the Saturday record out there.
We got
I'm gonna
Saturday.
Get that on before the show's out.
Yeah, definitely. And January 26th, Club Iguana, 240 West 54th Street. We got Styles P coming out.
That's right. Matter of fact, Code 31. You need to be there.
You need to pull up Code 31. You already know. Shout out.
I interviewed him.
Oh, okay, you got it.
You know, World gonna be performing. We got World performing.
We gotta update that. You said January 26th.
Yep.
That's 240 West 54th Street, Club Iguana. That's from 7 to 1 a.m. on a Thursday, January 26th. Respect the grind.
And that's right there on 57th and Broadway.
West 54th Street.
54th Street.
Yes, sir.
54th
Right by
Street.
Columbus Circle.
Yeah.
You
nice
already know.
club, too.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
nice
It
club. I
is.
like this spot.
We got World performing. World gonna be out
I'm
there
in
doing
there.
this thing.
I'm
You
in
already
there.
know. Performing flowers and Queens get the money.
One time, where's that gonna be at?
That's gonna be 240 West 54th Street, Club Iguana, Thursday, January 26th, from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Is it still-
Celebrity Thursday.
Is it still slots open for artists?
Oh,
to
it's plenty of
perform?
slots.
7 to 10 p.m.
7 to 1.
7 to 1.
7 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
How could they reach out to you to get, you know what I'm saying, a slot?
Just hit me up. Just hit me up on Instagram. You know, you can hit me up blue_DIAZ80. Inbox me.
What's
And
the
I-
name of the?
Iguana.
Iguana.
No, what's the name of the event?
Celebrity Thursday. We do it every
Celebrity
last
Thursday.
Thursday of the
All
month.
right.
We got a celebrity coming out every last Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last one, y'all had Shampoo. Y'all had Corey
shout-
Gunn.
We had Shampoo. We
Yeah,
had Corey Guns come out.
DJ Magic.
We had Magic. The one before that, we had Krista B from Hot 97, Drewski. We had a couple
Oh,
of people
yeah, that's
come
right.
out.
I was
yeah.
at both of them, matter of fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at both of them.
Yep.
I mean, shout out to you, Blue.
No,
'cause-
as a matter of fact, the one after Corey Guns was the one with DJ Self, the one in Harlem, the one that you performed at.
I performed at all of them.
Yeah, no, the one that you performed, the recent one, the one in November.
That was with Self and
That was with Self and DJ Epps from Miami.
Shout out my
Right.
guy DJ Epps.
DJ
out of
Epps, shout out
Miami.
to Epps. You already
You know what
know.
I'm saying?
My
Yo,
guy.
Epps, what's goody? Matter of fact, he's coming again, right?
I believe he's coming out. Yeah, he's coming
He's on
out
the
soon.
flyer.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
following you already.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Follow
so
me.
shout
I'll
out my guy
follow you.
DJ Epps. You know what I'm saying? Out there ringing my records off crazy. Like, I
You already
appreciate you,
know.
my guy.
So y'all heard January 26th, Styles P.
Styles
Yeah,
P. We
that's
got
right.
Styles
Get
P
it.
coming out. The flyers up there. Look
That's
on my
right.
Instagram. You already know, man. You know,
Yo,
World's gonna be out there doing his thing.
Yeah, so y'all know, like Blue Diaz, he's been a promoter for a while. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I don't know who it was, but they was like, "Yo, my guy Blue," because I knew you by your government. So
You
when
know-
somebody said, "Yo, I got this guy Blue Diaz, he's a promoter. He do a lot of shows and events and stuff like that," and then I went to the event and I saw you, and I was like, "That's Blue." I'm like, "Yo, Ralphie."
I remember that.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Because it was crazy how we got reacquainted. So
Yeah.
when I saw you, I was like, "This
Yeah.
is my guy from like damn near 20 years ago."
Yep.
And we lost contact, and I never knew
And
you
then
did
this-
beats when we worked at the Red Lobster.
Yeah,
over there, you know
yeah.
what I'm
I
saying?
remember you doing music back then.
Yeah, I was always.
you was always doing
in it,
music,
you know
and
what
you
I'm saying?
always.
But I didn't know you made beats.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
always made beats.
But
So
see,
it was
yeah.
like an in and out thing for me. I would, fuck around with the beats, and then I
Right.
would stop for like 2 years, and then come back to it. And I started liking it. I was like, yo, you know what? My craft is getting good, so let me start getting serious about this.
But now you like full throttle with it now.
I'm like full throttle.
Since you got a hit
Man.
record out right now, like everybody on you, how does that feel for you?
It feels good, bro. It feels real good.
Yeah.
It feels real good, especially with somebody I know with World,
Yeah.
because, the chemistry's so good. When we work together, it's good. It's good. Some people could do business with each other, but personal relationship-wise, they won't get along.
Yes.
And I don't want that. I want to get along with the person I do business with,
Yes.
so we can understand each other more,
Yes.
so we can vibe off of each other, Yeah.
But Coach D, isn't that kind of like the way it works? Like it's always good when you're doing work with a person and then y'all both excited about the work.
Absolutely.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It ain't just like you the one that want it and the other person don't want it, because then it won't really come out like good. Because
it's like with the magazine. Like I told you, shout out to Hot Granny 1980 on TikTok.
Hot
She's
Granny.
my sponsor of the magazine. Anything that I need or want for the magazine, she's 110 behind me. She got my back on everything, and so you need that. I'm sorry. Shout out to Hot Granny 1980. She's my official sponsor for Code 31 everything, and she believes in me 110. I met her through TikTok. We had a meet and greet in New York. Her and her wife came, so we've been building ever since. I've created her clothing line for her.
Oh,
you know what
okay.
I'm saying? So we building.
and that's how it's supposed
And you
to be.
need somebody like that in your corner that don't have a hidden agenda,
Right.
and not clout chasing. You know what I mean? So you need good people in your corner, and you got to believe in yourself
right.
and trust in God. Keep good people around you,
Right.
And don't worry about the negative. Just keep stepping on their neck professionally. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's how it is. You got to keep your foot on neck.
Yes.
Word up. So I want to dabble into something that we was already talking about the child that I found out that wasn't mine. Well, you met him back then,
I remember,
Ralphie.
yeah.
I mean, Blue Diaz. See, I know you for so long. Like I'm calling you by your government. My bad. But that's the name that's on them checks, so you shouldn't be
Yeah, I know,
ashamed of your
I know.
name. But what do you think about that, my guy? Because you knew I brought him to the job a few times. I got fired with him there. We both got fired. I think it was
Yeah.
for the same thing about that liquor that was on the bar, or something like that. That
think
one
it
of
was
the
something like that,
hostesses gave us some liquor, and he took it and we got fired together.
Yeah, I remember that.
I happened to get fired
Yep.
with my son with me, or who I thought was my son.
No, I had bad
biologically.
attendance. That's why I was coming in late all the time. And he called me to the office and don't punch in and just go home. I said, all right, bye.
Oh, that's why you got fired? Oh, so you didn't get fired over that bottle?
No, it wasn't
liquor
over that
thing.
bottle. You got fired like I think a couple of days before me.
Yeah.
And then he called me in the office when I
Is
was
he
coming.
still at Red Lobster, by the
Who,
way?
Bombay?
The guy, whoever
Nah, he's
fired
not
you?
there no more.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not there. Nah.
He said his name and everything. Mambe. So obviously he's an
the
African guy.
yeah.
Fired us.
Yeah. He probably got fired himself.
I believe.
Yeah.
Huh?
Like dudes that be power tripping with those little jobs, they don't know like you still an employee of damn
Yeah, you can still get fired too.
Exactly.
You know, matter of
Yeah.
fact,
And people who be snitching on my job, people who snitch, they feel like they're gonna get brownie points. You're not gonna get brownie points for that.
They're gonna get rid of
'Cause you're gonna
you
get
too.
fired too.
Exactly.
Ha ha.
eventually you're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
You better have a backup plan, baby.
Better have a backup plan.
How
Go
do
ahead
you
and
feel about that? Because you a
About what?
promoter and a producer and an artist, and you got your magazine and your media company
And the
you,
clothing line.
and a clothing line, and you actually out on disability, so you obviously do got a full-time job as well. So how do y'all feel about that working
No,
for other
I don't
companies?
have a full-time job. Don't say
Oh,
that.
okay.
I'm on workers' comp. I don't have a full-time job. This is a peace of mind type thing. I don't get paid for none of this stuff.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? This is just I know I love what I do, and I go out on my own. It's no
You come and go as
9
you
to
please,
5. It ain't a
right.
9 to 5. It's a whatever I want to go out and cover.
No, I understand with your business with the magazine and the clothing line and everything in the media, but you said you out on disability, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm on disability, so I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? You
Okay.
trying to get me in trouble.
No.
My case is still active.
No, but what I'm saying, I told you we was gonna get some juice from her.
You ain't getting
But-
no
oh,
juice
shit.
because
But what I'm
I
saying-
do this for peace of mind.
right.
I don't get paid for
No,
this.
all right, but what I'm saying is this,
Okay.
right? For
Yeah.
you to be on disability,
Yes.
you had to be on a job to go out.
Yeah,
on
I got
disability.
hurt on my job.
Right.
Yes.
So how does it feel or differ from doing your own thing to working somebody's job and
I
punching
do
the
it
clock?
on my own. Like I told you, I pick and choose what I want to go cover, and so even like with the magazine, I don't really have to go out. I have so much content already.
Right.
I have enough for 10 magazines, and like being on social media, I get to meet the TikTokers and they write their stories, and I rewrite their stories to put in the magazine. So there's no pressure on me. I have my own pressure to make it successful, but I don't have anybody that I have to answer to. So there's no pressure on me as far as
So it
that
feels better to
aspect.
just run your own
Absolutely,
thing.
absolutely. And like I am disabled, so I'm in a lot of pain. People don't see that; they only see the end result, and I want to be and do what you do. Okay, so do you want to sit in a club for 5 hours and then get nothing because the fans rush in to the artist and you just sat there from 10 o'clock at night and you got nothing? Well. I'm not gonna say nothing. My friend said there's always something that you got out of it.
Right.
So I got the connection with the DJ. Shout out to the DJ who was there. But there are times where you have to sit for hours to only get 2 minutes.
Wow.
Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to put that grind in? A lot of people don't want to do that.
They don't know what it's about.
Oh, I can interview KRS-One. Oh, can you? Can you interview the politicians and everybody else? You know what I'm saying? Can you really think you could do what I do? Then go ahead and try.
And put it together and make sure that it's out on time.
And put it
like,
together. People, like I said, they only see the end result. They don't see all the hard work that you put up to get to the end result.
people don't understand, like with me, like I got deadlines. Like I'm already being hit up by the CEOs of these networks. Like, yo, we need 4 more episodes. Like, make some more.
Yes.
You gave us 10, we need 4 more.
Yes.
We about to go 24 hours. We're gonna need you to do certain things and blah blah blah.
Yes.
Yo, it's a lot to keep your brand going.
Oh, and check this out. With Slick Rick, I interviewed Slick Rick. Guess how much time his wife gave me?
How much?
30 seconds.
Wow.
And I made it work. Like you gotta
That's
be.
the slim girl that's always be with him everywhere. I remember seeing her from
Yeah,
years
she was
ago.
like, "Oh, you got 30 seconds with him." Okay, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Get my drop, and I'm going. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
how
have
quick
to
it could
adjust and adapt to your circumstances.
Yeah, man. Yo, salute to you, man. Hand clap to that. Hand clap to that. You know what I'm saying? Coach D out here getting these interviews.
Yeah,
in 30
I'm giving y'all
freaking seconds.
Jews. I'm giving y'all Jews.
Word
Free
up.
Jews.
You know what I'm saying? So yo, Blues, like, so what I want to say to you is, like, how long have you been a promoter? Because back from what we was talking about, like, you were worked in the the fast food restaurant, the
Yes.
Fried Lobster. You was a dish guy. So how did you go from being a dish guy to now being a producer and an artist? And you also affiliated with a bunch of different clubs and other showcases and podcasts and things of that sort. How did that come about?
Well, you know, meeting people in this music industry, you know, your connections grow. You know, people put you in certain stuff and you start meeting people and you grow a liking to people. People say, hey, you want to work with my team? You start meeting promoters. You start, you know, as far as like music, you know, I come from a music background. Like my family's very music oriented, you know, so I've always liked music.
I seen you post something about your mom just the other day and shit.
Yeah,
Rest in
actually,
peace to your
yeah,
moms.
yesterday was her birthday. You know, she
Happy
passed away.
birthday.
She
Sagittarius?
passed away in 03. No, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Oh, it's a
Stop
Capricorn.
playing.
Yeah,
My birthday is
Capricorn.
next
When
Monday.
did it start? The 21st?
19th or
The
is
19th?
it 21st?
What?
Might be the 21st.
Yeah, I think
the
everything
21st.
changes over on the 21st.
21st, yeah.
Because you know we start and end the year.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Capricorn
she passed
season.
in 03, my mom, you know, so it's been pretty rough without her, but I've been
Right.
I've been making it happen.
Wow,
She
Blue, that's
watching
damn
over you, though.
19,
She
20
watching
years.
over
Almost 20 years, almost
Without your
20
mom.
years,
She's
yeah.
definitely
yeah.
watching over you. and She's
Definitely.
I
proud
love
of
you, Ma. I just want you to know I
Right.
love you. You're the only parent I know.
Yeah, yeah,
There was a
man.
lot of questionable things that happened throughout my life, but I just want you to know that I love you and I'm happy that you're still
Word.
here with me.
Yeah.
I actually just did a Christmas Eve dinner at my aunt's house. I had to go over there yesterday because my aunt, she's not doing too well. Shout out my aunt Chrissy, and she's very knowledgeable of our heritage and our indigenous people lineage. So I had the cameras up and I was just filming her, just talking
Yes.
and telling her stuff about a lot of the past and things of
Yes.
that sort, because she probably not gonna be here with us long.
Right.
Because out of my aunts and my uncles, it was 8 of them, right?
Yeah.
And it's only 3 left. My mother, my aunt Chrissy, and my aunt Nisi.
Damn.
So we was with them yesterday, and shout out to all my little cousins and nieces and stuff like that.
Yes.
Shout out.
My Hoff 3 was there, or actually Hoff 2 now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My son was there, and we was having a good time. And I just want to, reflect on being around family and stuff like that. Like I really appreciate that, and I love that. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Definitely.
it really like broke my heart to find out that this kid that I thought was mine wasn't, because I'm a very family oriented.
Can I speak on that though?
You can. That's why I
speak on
brought
that?
it up
All
for
right.
you.
So when you found this out, this child
3
was
weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. I agree with her to a certain extent. You did your thing as a father. You did what you can. You raised them, But from this point on, the choice is really yours.
You saying what you said, though.
you have to make that choice whether you want to continue
Well, I
continuously
want
to
to
stay in this
continue.
life.
I want to continue us to have that.
Yeah, and shout out to you, because a lot of men
but-
out there will be like, okay, you know what? The hell, when he's not my child, goodbye. But shout
I
out to
feel
you,
like that
bro.
too.
You already
but
know.
at the same time, like he never did nothing wrong to me
Right.
or
It
nothing
was
like
his
that
mother.
for me to
Right.
just say, F you, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. But at the same time, like I feel like I was like mainly a financial crutch for him and his family.
So, not to cut you off, did the mother herself tell you this? She just came forward?
No, never. It was no honest opinion,
Wow.
admittance of nothing.
So
There
how
was-
did you find out?
As you know, I've always flew him back and forth, and I've
Right.
always flew down to Trinidad. And when I brought him up here just recently as an adult,
Right.
I seen like his mannerisms. It just wasn't me, and I noticed it. And I said, you know what, I got to check now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I felt like I needed to check.
Okay.
And once I checked, my
So
suspicions
you
was
took
correct.
him for the DNA,
Yep.
you did everything, and it wasn't.
Yep. And it turns out that I
Wow.
wasn't.
So that's your spirit talking to you. Spiritually, something was telling you that it wasn't.
That's crazy.
It wasn't. Yeah,
You know
that
what I
was
mean?
your
Like,
spirit.
I
That was your
knew, like,
spiritual. That was an
glory
energy.
moment.
That was
Yeah.
that was a spirit talking to you. And
Telling
letting
me,
you
like,
know,
yo,
telling yo,
something ain't
go
right
do
with this
something.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
have
I'm
to
saying?
find this out before you pass away.
Right.
Yes.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, and it's weird, dude, because when I was younger, my moms and my sister and all of them, they was saying to me like, yo, he don't look like us. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like something don't seem right. But your moms and your sister, they always want to like question the paternity of your kids to from a woman because they're so overprotective of you. But they weren't being overprotective.
Wow.
They really saw that something was wrong, but I didn't see it because I was so yearning to be a father, because I was a street dude that was in a whole bunch of stuff. So when I met this woman and
You was madly in love with her too.
I was
at one
madly in
point.
love
Yeah.
with her. I was young. She was older than me. She was doing everything that she needed to do to swoon me in. And I was just, whatever you need, baby, I got you. So we got pregnant and had a kid, and then 2 years later, she said she needed to be married to stay in the country, and I did it because I loved her. But she already had a whole plot and ploy already in. So then years later, when he turned 5, I caught her cheating on me with a guy, and that's when I was like, you know what? I ain't fucking with you. You get up out of here. So she runs back to Trinidad. Right. And a year after her being out there, I started missing him, and then I reached out and was like, yo, what's up? Like, I want to start seeing my kid. I miss him, whatever. That was the perfect opportunity for her to say, well, look, it's a possibility he's not yours.
He's not yours, right? Because we're not together no more. So,
you know what I'm saying? I already went back to my country. You want to reach out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not your kid, like, just so you know. She didn't. So I enjoyed going to Trinidad and getting to see that type of lifestyle in the Caribbean and everything like that. But I feel like this is something that you should have said to me. To let me know.
Right, to let you know.
You know what I'm saying? If she would have said to me, well, listen, it's a possibility that he's not your kid, or you should get a DNA test or whatever, I would have seen it back then and listen to what my parents were saying. But
I don't like liars, scammers, thieves.
Yeah, that was a scam.
Yeah.
That was a come up move right there on her behalf. And that's how I feel about it. And this is the reason why I feel like the bank is closed. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, say he's a grown man now with a child, so we can have a relationship and be cool and cordial. But don't ask me to send nothing. Don't ask me to be out there sending barrels. Don't ask me to send money. Don't pretend like the little.
I mean, you don't have to send nothing no more. He's a grown man. He can take care of himself. You know what I mean?
If it's my kid, I look out for them. Like I look out for my kids. I do what I do. I'm out here grinding. I'm getting money, so I can look out for my seeds if I want to. You can't tell me I can't give my son money or do things for him and his daughter, however long I choose to do it. But to now know that I'm not your dad, and I've been lied to, and he's been lied to all of this time. I feel like I shouldn't have to do anything else.
Wow.
Even if I decide to still be in a relationship with you and be cordial as two men can talk and bond, you're not in a position to ask me for anything financial, because I gave you that for 26 years and through a lie. You know what I mean? So mad people say, "Oh, he is your child. He's your child no matter what. He's your child no matter what." But I'm not responsible for doing anything, especially as you being a man, and the fact that I've been lied to for 26 years.
Right.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot I'm dealing with. Yes. So people don't see that when I'm out here and I'm grinding and I'm doing shit. They don't understand like what's layered under the face and the out here performing and doing it. They don't understand the personal things that we go through. And I like talking about it. And it took me a while to really speak about it, because I've been through this now for a few weeks now, but I didn't speak about it on the platform because I went and got my other kids tested.
Wow.
I went and got this right here. This shit fucked up my whole trust.
It fucked up your whole head.
It fucked up my whole trust.
So stop cursing guys on TikTok. It's not gonna let me.
All right, sorry. It messed up my whole trust on women.
Yeah, I just wanted to share something real fast.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say, my guy.
All right. I ran across a female, right? A female friend of mine, right? She 2 weeks ago, she was showing me a picture. Was like, yo, look at this jacket I ordered offline. I want to order it so bad, but it's like $2,000, right? So she's showing it to me. So it's like a black leather coat with fur all around it. Jacket is fire, right? It's 2 stacks, right? So all of a sudden, she posts a picture on Facebook yesterday. That same jacket was delivered to her house for Christmas. So I'm saying to myself, wow, okay, I wonder who delivered it. So when she told me, she was like, wow, my ex-man delivered it, right? My ex-boyfriend delivered it, right? Her ex, listen to this. Her ex-boyfriend delivered it to her home, right? So I was like, so when was the last time you spoke to your ex? She said, it's been a while. I said, so my thing is that how does he know the jacket that you want? That you were supposed to get.
Right.
So that means obviously you still talking to this motherfucker. You still talking to him. You doing something.
Yeah, right.
You're still in contact with him.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm not talking to him. That's bullshit. That's just a coincidence. Right? That's just a coincidence. That's just a coincidence.
Right.
That same jacket that she wanted was delivered right to her home.
By her ex.
Right. And he dropped it off and he ran. That's bullshit.
Did he ran or he ran up in her? Huh? He ran up in her. Did he run or did he run up in her?
He probably ran up in her and then he ran after that. You know.
I'm a
But shout out to you, you damn liar.
Make sure you save it. Make sure you save it. A lot of people can't go live on TikTok unless they got over 1,000 followers. Right?
I have almost
crazy,
4,000.
man.
Oh, okay.
So
that's because you Coach D.
That story kind of messed up my head. I was thinking to myself, should I say, yo, hold on, wait a minute. How did he know about that jacket?
Right.
See?
I don't know.
It's crazy,
you see,
man.
that shows you that, no offense, Coach Steve, because you know you're still a lady. You're a lady.
No, listen.
Women be on a scheming level.
Hold up, so she not on her lives no more? Fuck that. We cursing like crazy.
Go ahead,
Okay.
Fuck, let's go.
Women
Listen,
y'all talk
everybody
about us
is
men.
different.
Yeah, listen, it's us men too. All right. But women be on some trifling, sneaky
Yes, they
shit
do.
too.
Yes, they do, because I am not that chick. I don't listen.
You got
I'm a
kids,
nut.
Coach D?
I have no kids.
Wow.
Okay.
I have my
You're
basketball
You're like
kids.
a unicorn.
Yes, I am. Listen, I'm a nun. I don't want nobody. I'm focusing on my career.
I hear
I've
that.
been cheated on in the past by good guys. So I'm good.
Why do
focusing
women
on
always
my
gotta
career.
say that you know good guys? It should be that no good guy.
No good guy.
All right.
2 guys. There was
Because
2
there's
guys.
still
that
good
cheated.
women out there as well as there's good men out there.
Yes,
you know, but-
absolutely.
yeah, but that's crazy. That story.
That is crazy.
Yeah, man.
That is crazy. That means
Yeah.
she's still.
So I was like,
that
I don't
dude.
understand. So why y'all broke up? Oh no, he's cheated on me. I don't want nothing to do with him. But you took his jacket and you rocking the jacket.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for
That's
you.
crazy. What
This was, how long ago was this?
Yesterday.
Oh,
so
that's
hold on.
recent.
So hold on. I just got to ask questions. Not
What
blowing nothing up. I'm not dry snitching.
World,
or
you
nothing.
know her. You know her, World.
Oh, okay.
You
Are
know
they out
you.
there?
Yeah, you know her,
Okay.
World. You know her.
All right. So look, you just said that this was a girl that you knew, right?
Right. That I know. That I
But
know.
y'all not boinking or nothing like that, right?
Nah. We not.
Because you got a wifey at home.
Yeah.
All right. So you really don't care,
Yeah.
honestly.
No.
It don't matter.
No, it don't matter.
So even if somebody is boinking her and whatever like that,
no,
she-
I don't care
she may
about
be
that. But
lying
just
to
keep it
you.
real. That's all. Just keep it real. Like, oh,
Chicks don't keep it real, son. They don't keep it real. They're gonna tell you what they're gonna tell you to benefit their situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say that all of the stuff that I went through with women, from marriage, divorce, from domestic violence charges, to getting lied to about children, to being in relationships with women and just having mad drama, like, y'all just don't tell the truth. And that's just what it is. And I'm such a straight alpha male that I just got to deal with y'all anyway. So I got to figure out a way to deal with y'all where it don't affect my mental or getting my heart broke. Because, like, shout out to the woman I'm with right now. You know what I mean? We went through a lot of stuff and everything like that. But I still believe in you. Just so you know, I believe in you. You know what I mean? I still love you and everything. And they were like, we raising our child together. And this is new for the both of us, finally raising a child together longer than 10 years.
seems like a good woman too, because
Yeah,
she
you know what I'm
shouldn't
saying?
get blamed for what the next woman
and
did.
she
you
won't.
know?
She
Yeah,
won't get
yeah.
blamed because she's been on my side and she's been there for me.
She's
so
a
shout out
ride.
to
She's a
her.
rider, man.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But at the same time, like, I think all of you guys out there that have children by women, just make sure it's your child. That's it. You know what I mean? That was my whole purpose
That's
of
right.
today.
Get that
of-
DNA
of-
test.
Of saying or telling my story and saying something about this. Just make sure the child is your child.
Exactly.
Don't think for 1 second that if you tell a
You-
woman
you
you,
know-
want
you
a
know
DNA,
what's-
hold
yeah,
on, son.
go ahead.
If you want a DNA test, don't let no woman tell you, oh, how you questioning my character? How you gonna come at me like that? Fuck
Exactly.
that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Woman's baby, father's maybe. A woman could fucking guilt trip you all
Wait,
day.
say that again, World.
Woman's
Say-
baby, father's maybe.
Got that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We feel like we with a woman and we boinking them and that she gets pregnant and we feel like that baby is ours. But that time you went to the store, that time you went to work, that time you went to your mother's house, that time you went anywhere, you don't know where she went and quickly let some other guy
5
boink.
minutes of pleasure. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. 5 to 15 minutes so somebody can
minutes
get
of
bent
pleasure.
over and get squirted in.
That's
and
it.
then a baby could be
And the
pimped on
baby
you for
could-
26
that's right,
years.
That's right.
So
That's right.
all you men out there that want to go so hard and got a lot of us was raised with single mothers, so we yearning for a fatherhood situation. So we want to be a father or we want to know our fathers, which we won't never. But you guys just get a DNA test. It doesn't.
Yes, sir.
It's nothing wrong with that. A DNA test is just like going to get a COVID test. You're going to pay a couple dollars, but you're going to know for the rest of your life that child is biologically yours. And you won't be fooled and hurt in the long run.
That's right.
Take it from me, from experience. I didn't provided 26 years to a lie.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling my story right now on my 18th anniversary of Grindhard TV and S.STREET Media Studios. Get a DNA test. There's nothing wrong with that. And don't let that girl guilt trip you into not doing it. And that's a fact. I'm telling you from facts.
Facts.
This is all facts, no cap with a Scully on, nigga. Get a fucking DNA test to make
DNA
sure that
test,
baby's yours. So if you want to go and marry that woman and you want to go and split half with her and everything and do everything,
matter how much she
make
love
sure
you.
that them children that you raising is your children.
That's right.
So if you choose to stay with this woman and be a stepdad to somebody else's kids, that's your decision. That's not nobody else's decision to lie to you and deceive you.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you this from experience.
So you're saying
I just
after
found out my
26
26-year-old is not my biological child. So I'm out here telling everybody I'm a grandfather because he had a daughter, and the woman is video chatting me all day with the baby and everything like that, when she know that I'm not her son's father. So you pinning a kid on me and a grandkid on me. Got me out there spinning mad bread and everything. Yo, y'all dudes out there, wisen up, man. Wisen up. That's what we got DNA testers out here for a reason. You feel me? That's what Maury's show is out here to tell you. You are not the father, or you are the father.
That's right.
Go get that DNA test. It's $350. Go do it. That's a fact. Now we're gonna go into some music, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna take, because Coach,
I sent you some 4 beats over
I know
here.
we gonna get to a cipher too. Because
shout out to World, man. Shout out to World and shout out to Street Media, to Math over here. You already know, man. World doing this thing out here. Word, man. Go get that DNA test.
We want to get into some music.
Word.
Just make sure, man. That's just my public service announcement to all you men out there. Man, get a DNA test, man. Don't play around with that.
No matter how much you love the woman.
Play around with that. Get that DNA test. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to go to a music break, and we're going to come back, and we're going to take some pictures and everything with Coach D. But since we was talking about people having jobs and stuff like that, I'm going to go into one of the songs off the In Transit EP, and then we're going to go into another Blue Diaz record, and we're going to come back with more with Blue Diaz, and Coach D is going to be out of here. This is Grindhard TV Podcast, 18th anniversary to grindhardtv.com. You already know what it is.
Let's go.
You already know.
To say, everybody's perception of you may not be what you perceive yourself to be, and what you perceive those other people to be may not be the perception that they're perceiving themselves to be to you. You know what I'm saying?
He said, don't try to be like Jay-Z, don't try to be like 50, don't try to be like LL, don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy. Don't try to be like Jay-Z, don't try to be like 50, don't try to be like LL, don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy. Hey yo, it's something I've been going through. Life experience is showing you. People come at you like angels but be devils. Shoveling negativity and doubt, cause they doubted they could make it, so they fake it, make it look like that they happy. Can't be happy for you, cause they not happy for themselves, so they sell you wolf tickets and hope you will take it. Act like they think high of you but really wanna fire you. Pretend that they got love for you but wanna put a slug in you. And they come at you as any race, color or creed. It's sad to believe these haters look like me. Talking about we brothers, pulled me in his office talking bullshit, but you a worker pretending, got me in here befriending. He said, don't try to be like Jay-Z, don't try to be like 50, don't try to be like LL, don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy. Don't try to be like Jay-Z, don't try to be like 50, don't try to be like LL, don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy. It's not only supervisors, it be co-workers too. Smile in your face with hate behind your back, be plotting on you, telling all your business to management and sucking them too. Under the table deals cause they feel they better than you. Although our pay's the same outside the job, your life is plain and you were lame. You come to work to jerk off higher higher-ups, you gargle nuts. It seems you doing schemes because you live beyond your means. Now at work you be a slime because you thirst for overtime. Acting like you rooting for me, on the low trying to destroy me. Employee, that's all you really are. Stop acting like you going far on someone else's corporation. You a slave on their plantation. Livelihood you won't be taking. Family good, you was mistaken. Crab in the barrel, and I ain't mad at you. He said, don't try to be like Jay-Z. Don't try to be like 50. Don't try to be like LL. Don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy.
Don't try to be like Jay-Z. Don't try to be like 50. Don't try to be like LL. Don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy. Don't try to be like Jay-Z. Don't try to be like 50. Don't try to be like LL. Don't try to be like Diddy. Move up on the job and be a supervisor like me. I looked him in his eyes and thought this house nigga is crazy.
I remember waking up early, eating cereal, watching cartoons, dressing outside by noon, hit the park hanging out. Sometimes they be banging out, especially when it's hot out. Barbecues, cookouts, school parties, water fights, stay up late, break night. Just might hit the club, having fun, showing love, getting drunk, smoking bud. Day one's licking up. Got the munchies, time to hit the diner, fill my belly up. Over hit the corner store for quarter water, 0 subs, turkey and cheese. Alright with me, hold that mayo up, hold up poppy, making some cheese and just heat it up. Now we on the block, bobbing, cracking jokes, sun rising, contemplating, gun prizing plans for next weekend. Dancing and eating, smoking and drinking. Do it all again, cause that's what Saturday's for. You working hard 5 days, so let's play a little more.
Now that Friday's away, day of freedom, I get carried away. All of my day was so good, cause it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Now that Friday's away, day of freedom, I get carried away. All of my day was so good, cause it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Now that Friday's away, one day of freedom, I get carried away. Call up the day was so good, cause it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. You already know what it is. Let's go.
Banging out beats with the summertime heat. Backyard feast while you moving your feet. Make the girl sleep with my sexual speech. Live on the strip with a nice thick chip. Very wide in the hips while she licking her lips. Nitty gritty, patty pitty, yes we all getting lit. 90 degrees, hot breeze through the trees. Liquor and weed, hell yeah. Dance for your drop from the bars to the block. Now we on the rooftop with more bottles to pop. Hip hop, hip hop. Blast through the air till the night disappears. We all getting wild like a ring full of beer. The next Saturday we be doing this here.
Let's go. Now that Friday's away, one day of freedom, I get carried away. Call up my day was so good, cause it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Shine.
this whole synopsis. I've been rhyming, I've been grinding, all my time spent on this topic. I'm not stopping, I'll be dropping new shit every year, you hear me. I'll be always wanting more like 444, but I'm not Jay-Z. Play me on the radio, watch how I glow up from the flow up. I'm the shit, my flow is sick, give me the mic and watch me throw up. You'll be nauseous, take precautions, mass hysteria I'm causing cause
I'm trying to get it in time.
Why y'all be up in these clubs throwing your money, you be flossing. I'm investing, investigating new ways to get paid. Y'all be obsessing with these stocks cause you just gotta get laid. I be playing cool with my boo cause I'm all about my family. I be faithful and I'm grateful, thank the Lord for future Grammys. All you haters be like, damn, be World-A-Rama making money. ATM, that's MTA, paid every day, facts, nothing funny. Always keep it real with myself, roll for Delph, stay on my grind cause
I'm trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind. Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind.
We all forget it.
Trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind.
We all forget
Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind.
We all forget it. Enemies necessary. Keep it close to my belly. Fully loaded and ready. My team be getting to that feddy. Work get chopped like lettuce. Bag up till it look like veggies. Call me the medic. That is a medicine and me I spread it. Quicker than a New York minute. I'm up in it. Eyes on the prize, me have to win it. Me nah come with no gimmick. Everything legit. Nigga said tripping. My team heavy. My team hard but we smooth like jelly. Colder than New York in a January. Street always hot so you will get buried. I'm in a top squeeze till the tip get cherry. No enemies enter my territory. So me never worry. It's all about the money.
I'm trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind. Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind. I'm trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind. Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind. Talk about the cash, we can get the stash, and I got enough to really make it last. Blowing up the bag on the rag with the new brand Jag. Now they wanna hate and get mad. Stepping up my game to the fullest. And all my niggas be the realest. And all my ladies be the finest. This is just too much money for we digest. I'm trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind. Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind. I'm trying to get it in time. Only one thing be on my mind. Make it hit so I can shine. Stay on my hustle and stay on my grind.
R.I.P. to everybody we lost in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Because I miss all of you guys in the hip hop business. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. We got Blue Diaz in the building. We got,
you already know.
We got some Nat that's trying to get some exposure flying around me and stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out Coach D. You know what I'm saying?
Having me. I appreciate y'all. And
you know what I mean?
Shout out to Coach D.
To the family.
Merry Christmas to you.
Media, baby.
Y'all gonna see a whole
Blessings
bunch of
to
Coach
you.
D
Everything
involved
you do,
in
Coach
a lot
D.
of S.STREET media
We're
events.
definitely gonna
Coach.
keep in contact.
Thank
All right? Take care, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Word. So yeah,
Word.
that's what it do, man. We here. We got Blue Diaz still in the building.
You already know, super producer over here with World-A-Rama. Yeah, man. You know and you know, Street Media, Grindhard. Big celebration over here for the 18th year anniversary of Grindhard TV. You already know, man.
Yo, man, it's been
doing it all these years.
Yeah.
18 years. How does it feel, man? Now I'm interviewing you on your own show. How does it feel, Mr. World-A-Rama?
Yeah, you could ask
18 years in the making of Grindhard TV.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel. You know how I feel? I feel like I'm unstoppable because there's a lot of people in the game that I know that were rapping or doing some type of videography or podcasting. Well, not podcasting because podcasting is fairly new, but they were doing things in the culture that they could have continued to do, but whatever life, trickled down to them, whether they had kids or whatever, they lost their job or they got a job and they didn't have the time to be there and do what they needed to do for, you know what I'm saying, their dreams. I'm still here. So, and I'm flourishing. Like, you know, you see that big S.STREET Media behind me, like, that's a big media brand right there. And,
shout out to Matt for that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm involved with that right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an established brand, they're an established brand. And you need to plug your phone in, my guy, because it's looking like you having problems right there. So
yeah,
plug your phone in for your shit.
Well, gotta put me right on blast.
No. You can plug your shit in, like for real. Like
next thing you know, he gonna talk about I got a cheap ass phone.
No. You got an iPhone, right?
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Oh, you got the charger thing.
Yeah, I got the portable charger right here, bro. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm always prepared, man.
Right, I know.
I never walk around with a dead phone.
Yeah. So I'm just happy to be here, and I'm still collaborating with conglomerate brands independently that are still relevant and still doing their thing, and I'm happy for that. And because I'm a loyal person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. If I ain't with you, I ain't gonna be with you. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not with you. I don't fuck with you. I just don't, and I can't be fake around you. I'm just not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So to be a part of a whole brand that's been grinding for a while and they hungry and they got mad shit going on and I got mad shit going on, and you know what I mean, they're bringing things to the table for me and I'm bringing stuff to the table for them. It all one hand washing the other, and we washing the face, and y'all see, y'all looking at my face, my shit smooth as a motherfucker. So you know we got a lot of shit going on. So salute the Math, salute the Sosa. You know what I mean? Salute to motherfucking Get Fed Records.
Word.
Salute to everybody that's involved with the whole S.STREET Media movement. I appreciate everything y'all been doing. And this is coming from the heart. It's Christmas Day, 18 years anniversary of Grindhard TV. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the year. I got a friend of mine over 20 years that we've been rocking together, got hit records out right now. I got my guy, the producer, Style by Poverty, Math, S.STREET Media. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get all too sentimental, but I just want to say I appreciate everybody that I'm rocking with and I'm tight with right now. And we got a lot of things going on. I really, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to come to the party the other day and shit, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna make, I seen Sosa post the event for that shit looking crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit looking real nice. So Blue Diaz, you being a promoter, we're definitely gonna have to do some events in there as well.
You already know. Math and I was talking. You know, we man.
Oh, she's sending me the photos right now. That's what
that's the photos.
She's sending me mad shit right now, son.
Yeah, man.
And Coach D, I'm happy to have her aboard. Because,
shout out to Coach D.
And we gonna, you know what? That's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get a lot of our events, since I'm covering them video wise. She's gonna turn them into magazines. So like we spoke,
that's gonna be dope.
Like we spoke about,
that's gonna be
we're
dope.
gonna have a lot of our artists that we rock with come there, so we can all get this exposure. So you being a guy that brings artists to establishments, y'all being people that put events together, me being somebody that could document it and put it on bigger platforms, and now it's having a magazine about it. We're unstoppable. So any sponsors, any brands, anything that y'all want to deal with, y'all gotta pay us to be a part of our umbrella.
And not only that, I just want to say one thing too. You know, I put a lot of artists onto different platforms, and people call me, yo, Blue, you know any shows coming up, blah, 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 blah. I'm just not going to take the artists I fuck with, you know, and just put them on any whack show. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
Because if something goes wrong in that whack-ass show, things are it's going to come back to me. I'm serious.
Go ahead, talk your shit,
I'm going to make sure these artists are going to shine. I'm going to put them in a dope showcase and make sure they get their shine. Just like, you know, shout out to World over here. Shout out to Lazarus. Shout out to all the artists, King Lyrical, Dope Sinatra.
Well, he's talking about the artists
that came to the Spectrum TV show. The six artists, Queen Avea. She's the latest member of Respect the Grind. Queen Avea, Dope Sinatra, ELO, the franchise. Everybody on that show rocked it out. That was a dope show. Shout out to Lazarus too. You know, he did his thing.
Yo, Lazarus is a comedian too.
Yo, Lazarus is funny, man.
He's not just a rapper. He's a comedian.
Lazarus be making me laugh, bro. He is cool.
Bro.
Yo, that's my brother. Yeah, Lazarus the top don. You already know. Yo, but that show was fire. It was a good show. You know, everything was good. The Spectrum TV show, man. Yeah, man. We got more coming up. I do that once a month now. Spectrum TV. And I'm
And
gonna
that
have
comes
World
on
back
where?
on.
All over the all over, right?
4 or 5 boroughs, yeah. Verizon, Fios, and Spectrum TV.
Yeah, man.
Definitely,
that's big.
man.
That's
yeah,
a big
yeah,
look right
man.
there.
That's so I'm trying to get these artists out there, man. Listen, I'm here to help out. That's it, man. You don't want my help? All right, go to the next person. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, you got more shows to plug them in with everything that, you know what I'm saying, S-Street Media is doing.
S.STREET Media, yeah, shout out to Math. You already know.
Excuse me for,
Math
like,
having
giving,
a
like,
dope-ass beat battle,
Oh, yeah.
Even though
Shout out to my guy Cut Supreme, because I was on his show out of Stony Brook. Shout out to my guys over there at Westchester Community College.
Right.
Artists, I just want y'all to know this, that I can plug y'all in with these college radio stations. Shout out to my guy Lil Crow, who was on the show. Shout out to my guy DJ Duke out of Baltimore. We about to go. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guys over there in Philly, Glockaware Radio. DJ Johnny Wishbone was just on my live.
He was just on my live too. Shout out to Johnny
DJ
Wishbone.
Shuttle. You know what I'm
DJ
saying?
Shuttle, of course.
Links, like all of the links.
DJ Shuttle.
Franchise and Ism. Matter of fact, they the ones that plugged me with that out of Bronxlandia and all that. You know what I mean? Shout out, I just performed at Kashima's event. You know what I mean? Erotic. It's an episode coming out of that because she was all talking into a girl's vagina area. Like I'm putting that out there. Like I'm definitely
talking
posting
about
that.
the girls
all
coochie,
S.STREET Media. Like listen,
cooch.
everything I say, it's S.STREET Media. Grindhard TV and S.STREET Media is now one and the same. We family. So everything that I'm bigging up, it's Grindhard TV, S.STREET Media thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm meeting people through S.STREET Media, S.STREET Media meeting people through me. We all just connecting, and this is the umbrella and the conglomerate that we have. Blue Diaz is now also a part of S.STREET Media now because he fucks with me, and we got mad shit going on. We just gonna be 2023. We got a lot of things popping. Shout out DJ Weddy Wolf. Shout out Daylight, who's been on the show multiple times because he just invited me to be at some show where Shampoo's gonna be like the judge or something, and he want me to come and perform, and DJ Weddy Wolf is DJing it. So shout out to all of the squad that's all together. You know what I mean? Like we got so much stuff popping, my nigga. We're unstoppable. Labels.
There's a lot of things
what y'all
going
need to
on.
do, labels.
Oh.
Y'all with y'all artists, y'all need to cut checks to us so we can be your artist development. We are your artist development. S.STREET Media, Grindhard TV, Blue Diaz, Code 31, we are artist developing artists.
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? We are connected with so much stuff. If you don't see it now, you'll see it later, but
That's
later
right.
is when
That's
I'm gonna
right.
charge you double.
Yeah. Too late.
It ain't gonna be too late because I'm gonna charge them double.
That's right.
So either you
That's
fuck
right.
with me now or later you're gonna be paying double. And don't come to me with that, oh, we working together, we business. I tried to work with you and you didn't believe in me. You didn't believe in our umbrella that we have. So if you don't want to be under this umbrella, then go get wet somewhere else.
Shit.
It's just that simple. And I'm not playing.
it.
This is my 18th year anniversary. Grindhard TV's been on 18 years. And I just said in the show the progression that we have progressed to. You feel what I'm saying? We not just on the same level. We moving up. It may not be in your eyes bigger as y'all want it to be, but we are moving up and we can help people's careers get mad more exposure, put more video exposure of you out there, put you on bigger platforms, get you on more events. Blue Diaz just said that January 26th, right?
January 26th.
Styles P.
We got Styles P coming out. That's gonna be
We got
big.
DJ
Respect
Epps
the
from
grind.
Miami.
We got DJ Epps. We got Styles P. We got.
Come on.
Oh man, we got a lot of shit coming up, man. We got so much shit.
We was just here with
Word.
Code 31
so y'all
magazine.
need to come
It's
on.
a
Y'all
magazine.
need to come over here, man. Y'all need to really start rocking with us, man. Physical magazines.
magazine.
We got radios. We got TV shows. We got all that, man. We got things to plug you in.
Shout out
man.
to my dude Just Jason Trinidad.
know.
He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He want me to come out there for the carnival. You know what I mean? He got mad stuff going on. I actually got him on Rap City back in the days. Turned his career into conglomerateness. Shout out to my dude Navarre. He got Interval radio show on Mixcloud out of London. He produced My Flowers. Shout out to, like I said, DJ Duke out of Baltimore,
One of
DC,
my favorite songs.
DMV. You know what I mean? Shout out to my nigga Al Green, Coalition DJs, the Carolinas. You know what I mean? Like, we got people all over the place, my guy. Like, I can't even really say no more. Like, To be honest with you, I'm ready to end the show now because we said everything we needed to say. Y'all dudes not paying attention, so it's too bad for y'all. So, Grindhard TV 18th anniversary, we going to end the show right here. Yo, Blue Diaz, like, tell them anything else you want them to know, man.
Listen, like I said, man, we're going to be out there January 26th. Styles P, you already know. Respect the Grind. We all going to be out there, man. Club Iguana, 240 West 54th Street.
You know what? We're going to go into your beats.
All right? We're going to get into my beats right now, man. I send you 4 beats. We're going to chop it up with the 4 beats. Shout out to Math over here, you know. Shout out to everybody over here.
We're going to go into Blues Beats, and then we out. Shout out everybody that tuned in. Shout out Code 31, Coach D. Shout out Blue Diaz. Shout out the producer of the show, Style by Poverty, Math. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go into Blues Beats, and maybe I'll decide to kick a rhyme or not, but I'm saucy already. I'm just celebrating.
Listen, it's Christmas, man. Everybody's chilling, man. You know, everybody
I'm going ice skating with the wifey and the kids and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get up out of here right after this. But I want to play your beats because I want to give you all of the shine you deserve, bro. Because you my guy. I got mad love for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all love, bro. It's all love. Shout out to everybody that been showing me love out there. And,
Time to charge
shout out,
niggas,
shout out to the haters out there too. I love you too.
Y'all drive us to do more.
I love you, haters. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking shit. I love you more.
We're going to see y'all niggas next week. You already know this. Grindhard TV 18th anniversary.
Word.
New episodes coming. Just go to Glue TV, UBC TV Network. Shout out Peggy Dotson. I appreciate you. Shout out Rain TV. I'm now taking over her hip-hop department where I could put a whole bunch of podcasts and everything on Roku TV. So we just working, man. We working. We not playing. We working. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into some of Blue Diaz beats. If I rap, then I rap. If I don't, I don't. You know what it is.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Remember, he's saucy too.
right here. Productions. It's your boy World of Rhyme. We back. Grindhard TV podcast. 18th anniversary for grindhardtv.com. We at S.STREET Media. Shout out to my guest, Coach D from Code 31 Media and Magazine and Clothing Line. You see the hat I got on right here. And we still got Blue Diaz in the building. Yo, Blue, let them know about the beats we just played right now.
Man, I just those 4 beats you heard, I produced them. Those were samples from movies, from soundtracks. One of them was a Madonna sample.
You sure you want to put that out there?
Huh? Yeah, why not? I chopped it up. You know? I chopped it up, man. But, you know, things is moving, man. Things is good. Things is going good, man. Anybody needs some beats, just holler at me, man. You already know.
How could they holler at you?
BLU on Instagram. Blue_DIAZ. You know, 80. You can find me on Instagram. Inbox me. We could talk.
Is that the same Instagram and everything they need to find you to get involved with the showcases?
Yeah, that as well.
January 26th is what?
January 26th, Club Iguana, 240 West 54th Street. Styles P, we got them coming out, man. I got a big show, man. Got a lot of artists performing. Respect the Grind. Shout out to David L. Shout out to the rest of the team, man. You already know, man. We got World performing. That's Thursday, January 26th from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Got Styles P, DJ Epps. We got a lot of people coming out, man. It's going to be lit. Club Iguana. You already know. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yeah. Yo, I'd like to thank my guests. You know what I mean? Coach D from Code 31 Mag. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. Y'all already know she a part of S.STREET Media fam. Shout out to my guy, Blue Diaz. You know what I mean? He got a whole bunch of shit going on. He just told y'all about the Styles P joint January 26th at Club Iguana in Manhattan, 54th and Broadway. You know what I mean? Like, I got the new single out right now, AOQ GTM, produced by Blue Diaz. Today is Christmas, the 18th anniversary for Grindhard TV. I was playing the Jolly Day, Merry Christmas from the Hoffs that Blue Diaz produced. And this was all planned because you know what I mean? It's all 6 degrees of separation. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Math from S.STREET Media, Style by Poverty, 1718 Collective. You know what I'm saying? We doing a lot out here, man. Y'all gonna see us next week. We're gonna be back next week. But the year is changing, and we just want y'all to know, man, fuck with us, or else y'all can't fuck with us.
Or we got the connects to everything, man.
I ain't gotta say no more.
Any artists that want to get on radio, TV, anything, just holler at us. That's all.
Fuck with us.
Rush management, baby.
Exactly.
Rush management.
You heard Math in the background.
We here to help, man. At the end of the day,
y'all gonna fuck with us, or y'all can't fuck with us.
The new artists that's coming up, man, we here to help out, man. You already know.
I didn't want to say it. No, I mean, like,
that's it.
I've been doing this for 18 years, the TV production, but I'm also dibbling, dabbling, and a whole bunch of other shit, from podcasting with the #1 podcast motherfuckers in New York City, S.STREET Media. And then I got a promoter and a producer that is on fire right now. So then we just recruited Coach D from Code 31 Media, who has a magazine and a clothing line. Like, do y'all really not want to fuck with us? Or do y'all not want to be able to fuck with us? It's 2 ways it could go here. Y'all could either not want to fuck with us or not be able to fuck with us. Which one y'all want to do? That's all I'm saying, man. Grindhard TV 18th anniversary, man. We out here. Shout out Peggy Dotson from UBC TV Network that got me on Blue TV, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku TV. Shout out Rain TV on Roku. You know what I mean? Like, we out here, man. We doing a lot. Go to grindhardtv.com and you can get all of the links to everything. We out here, man. I'm just here, man. New single.
That's right.
AOQ GTM is out right now. All streaming platforms.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? In Transit EP, World of Rhyme the EP. I heard you don't whatever you want from me EP. And we got me and Blue Diaz EP coming, man, for 2023. Shout out to all my peoples all over that I fuck with. You know what I mean? We out of here, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah,
whatever you celebrate.
Whatever you celebrate, man. We be back with more, man. Salute, man. My guy Math, you a hard-working motherfucker. I fuck with you, nigga. You already know that.
He work harder than a Mexican.
You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
They be saying Mexicans come in and they doing all of this and doing all of that. But no, you know us blacks, we fucking elite. We fucking elite. And we gonna make it happen no matter what. We persevere through anything. We turn fucking pig guts into chitlins of my meal. And I ain't never ate that shit before, but I know we could turn some fucking nasty ass pig guts and pig feet into a soul food meal, then we could make it happen. And I ain't never ate none of that shit. That's a fact. Happy anniversary, Grindhard TV, 18 years, man. We fucking here in the building. You know what it is. Shout out to my guests. Shout out to my family at Street Media. We here, man. Grindhard. Next week, we see you.
Yeah.